Hey, what's up, y'all? Good evening. Welcome to game night here at Heavy Cardboard. I'm your host, Edward.
Derek.
Trey. Martin.
All right, tonight we got one of my all-time favorite games, Shipyard. This is the second edition. It's a straight reprint, but not, and we'll talk about that here in a minute. But anyway, designed by Vladimir Suchy. I'm American, I'm sorry. Vladimir Suchy, published by Delicious Games, and also here in the States, Rio Grande Games, also a partner of ours. So they provided us with the review copy and sponsored tonight's stream. Thanks to Jay and everybody over at Rio Grande. All right, it is a straight mechanical reprint from the previous edition. So if you have the old edition, you don't need this one. If you don't have it, you need this because it's a great game. The end. Hard stop. Yeah. I played this countless times. Like probably the third most of any game I've ever played.
Oh, wow.
In the hobby. Like Age of Steam, Dominant Species, probably Shipyard. Doesn't mean I'm good at it, just means I like it. And it was also episode 0 of the podcast. Like this was our test episode. So anyway, a little trivia. Hopefully you all are ready. I'm going to do pretty much a full teach at the beginning. I'm going to glaze over a couple of things. But before we get into the teach, there's some setup stuff here that isn't super clear to everybody, us included. So I thought if we're going to teach it, we might as well show you all this stuff too. So here you go. So here's what you're looking at, all right? So first off, these are sort of dual layer player boards. And by sort of, I mean they're build your own. If you were familiar with some of the other Delicious games that have this thing of stickers. So these are little stickers. So how this works, and we'll take a look at mine here to start with. Again, we're going to talk about the functional things of this. So this thing around the outside, this border, is actually stickered on. So if you flip it over, which I can't because ours are stickered down, it has little circles on it. You literally pop one of these off, put it on, and then you peel the paper off and it comes off. It's really good. So there's a couple of them, whatever. There you have extras, so you can put a couple extra on if you need. But it's 2 different borders. Also, important to note, well, not really important, but kind of nice. You see this kind of glazed blurriness. This is in player colors. So if you look at mine, you can see that that's you know what, we'll do the pink one next. Mine's yellow, obviously. If you look at Martin's, you see, again, on the border, on the edge here, it has that little pink bit to make it blurry, which is a really cool effect.
In the underbelly of the ship.
Yeah, so the ship itself, which is on that, but you know what color it is, so just make sure you match those up. That's the first thing I wanted to mention. The second thing I wanted to mention was I thought this was kind of wasteful and whatever, like useless. This is where all the resources go, so this is actually really, really useful. Definitely recommend building it. It's worth it. However, it's not real clear. Is this piece right here? This little wedge isn't really, it's called out in the rules here in the little building thing, but just don't throw that out. That's really easy to throw that out. It's a bit of a tight fit. As you can see, ours is pretty janky now, but that way, if you store it, it can't fall. So kind of nice. There, and then you pop it off, and hey, everything's in there. So it's actually usable. Definitely recommend it. Just don't throw that out.
Although it's so janky, that thing, that
it is. You're gonna mess it up. So don't freak out about that, dude. What happened to the color? I'm gonna have to fix that here in a minute. But anyway, putting this thing together, not too terribly hard, but there's definitely one piece here that is clear as mud, and that is number 6. Number 6 right here. It just has an arrow pointing down here, and we couldn't figure out what that is until we could. So if you turn it around, and not dump everything, this piece locks in right there to keep those, but it's this. So these get punched out, and then that thing slides in, so that thing can't come out. So that's what that is, and I thought that might be helpful for some of y'all that might struggle with that a bit. All right. So with that said, we're gonna pause a minute. So I'll be back in like 30 to 45 seconds. We'll be right. Hang out. All right, and we're back. Hey, that looks way better. There we go, fixed. All right, cool. Sorry about that. All right, so that is all the, and obviously this just snaps in. That's pretty clear. It's in the little, actually it's in the rule book itself. But anyway, that snaps in. Mechanically, if you are familiar with Shipyard First Edition, this is exactly the same. And I mean, nothing has changed, including the one contract that, in my very strong and not my own opinion, this one's broken. So we're actually going to remove this one from the play. The thing, when we did our review way back in the day, we recommend either doing away with this or having public goals. And by public goals, deal out 5 face-up of each of the 2 colors, and then everybody can choose one of each to score at the end of the game. Instead, we're going to play it right, but we're just going to get rid of this one. So, yeah, there you go. Okay, so with that said, let's go ahead and get started. Oh, I guess there's one other little adjustment that I made for the stream. These are supposed to be new natural color wood. For the stream, I just used the player colors to make it a little bit clearer so they pop easier for y'all. Okay? All right. So with that said, the goal of the game is Shipyard. Victory point track, around the outside, around the outside, around the outside. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be building ships by acquiring ship pieces onto our player board. And when we do so, then we're going to send it out on what's called a shakedown cruise. Basically test it, make sure it's seaworthy. This just in, all the ships are seaworthy. This is how you're going to score a lot of your points. Your points are predominantly going to come from your shakedown cruises as well as your in-game goals. There's a little bit otherwise, but that's pretty much the 2 main things. So on your turn, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be choosing an action. Now, in this version of the game, in the 4-player game, this one goes there. In a 2 or 3, it flips over like so. But as it is, try that. There we go. That goes there, and these 3 all are in the order that they need to be. The rest of them, the other 4, are random. Okay? So those are laid out. On your turn, you are going to place your cube on an available action that does not have an action marker on it, and then you're going to take the action. On a subsequent turn after your first, your cube is going to be on it. At that point, you just kind of nudge it off. You're going to go like so, put it over, and whoop, and then you can choose any available action other than the one that you just chose, as well as you cannot choose any that anyone else is on. So let's say I went ahead and chose that, right? It's now my turn. When I choose an action, I cannot choose that one, nor can I choose the other 2 that are there. But if I choose any of the other ones, and we'll talk about those in detail, the important thing to note is you get 1 guilder, $1, for every player that you are to the left of. So there, I would get $3 and then take the action. If I were there, I would get $1 and take the action. Okay, pretty straightforward there. All right, cool. So you're going to take an action, do it. That's your turn.
Yeah.
Whatever the action you chose, that's what you're going to do. Okay, so again, we're building ship pieces predominantly to build ships. We're going to outfit the ships with the various crew and items in which to be able to have a successful shakedown cruise. In addition to that, we have commodities. We're going to acquire commodities. Those commodities are going to turn into either cold hard guilders or more resources and crew for the various shakedown cruises. All right. So now the easiest way to do this, go ahead and go through the actions. So on your turn again, you're going to take your action, you're going to do a thing, and then it's going to go around and around in turn order. Now, eventually, this little cube, it's going to come around, and this little cube here is going to drop down into its hole. You'll see right about here. Right there. It drops in. You can no longer move that. Like that. So what happens, that gets thrown out there, and you're going to remove for the next player's turn, put it in, da-da-da-da. Rinse and repeat until all of the cubes are gone. And then everybody's going to take one other action, and then a single building of the ship, and then a final shakedown cruise, then we go into final scoring. Okay? That's the mechanism of how the game plays. Now, what is it you're trying to do? As I said, other than building your ship and such, score points. So let's go over what the actions are. Take 2 guilders. If nobody has gone there, take 2 guilders plus everyone who's behind. One other thing I haven't mentioned is if an action makes it all the way down to the end. So let's say, for instance, there, it's the end of Blue's turn. Maybe they took this action right there. They did that on the previous turn. Fine, so be it. This, at the end of their turn, has made it down here and it's still available. We're going to add a gilder. Now, obviously, the poker chips are not part of the game, but just work with us. It's just extra enticement. For anything that makes it to the end, at the end of that player's turn, you add a gilder. And then, if nobody then chooses it the next player's turn, add another gilder until somebody takes it. Okay? All right. So, get $2. Cool. All right. The next action, and I'm going to actually talk about both of these two specifically, as the same action, because functionally they are the exact same. So if we take a look over here at what's called the employee area, which is this, but we're looking at the rondels that are there in the middle. So these rondels, what you're going to do for the inner one that has color pictures, again, talking about this one has the white border meaning this one, pictures right there. You advance it 1 space and you get whatever that is. So in this case is a stoker, also known as a propeller for those in the first edition. All right, if it's there, you then advance it to there, so on and so forth. These are randomly placed at the beginning of the game. You can always pay guilders to advance it more spaces up into the amount of guilders that you have, including the initial spot. So let's say I really need a soldier for my shakedown cruise to outfit my ship. But when I go, it just advances 1. I can pay 3 guilders and I get a soldier. Okay, easy enough. The exact same works for the cranes, the cannons, the sails, and the smokestacks. Same deal. It will advance 1, or you can pay to advance it further. You cannot pay to advance here on the commodity track, which we'll talk about here in a minute. But anyway, get 1 from the supply, any of those things. So that is those 2. Easy enough. We've talked about that. Now, before we talk about selling commodities and stuff, we actually have to talk about purchasing or acquiring commodities. So again, coming back to the employee track over here, or actually the ship piece track. The ship piece track has the commodities right here. The market for these will be a cascading down, and then we will refill from the top. So 0, 1 guilder, 2 guilder, you get the idea. Choose any one, pay the money to the bank, claim it. Easy enough. So that's how you're going to acquire the commodities. Now, coming on back, that is how you get them. You can have multiples at any given time, but what do you do with them once you have them? Next is this action, which is actually turning the commodities in for what it is that's pictured on them. Now, everybody starts the game with that. So it's one of each of the 3 commodities: coal, cloth, and wheat or food. So when you go, the first thing you're going to do is advance it 1 space. You cannot pay to advance it more. It just goes to the next space. If it's here, it will advance to there. This is just where it starts, okay? So it's not in play otherwise. But you'll notice you can choose either to sell these for guilders. So in this case, it'd be $2, $2, $2, $6. Cool. Or you can mix and match any of the things that are associated with that. Now, let me go ahead and use this one as a better example. So let's say I had this one, and I could, instead of taking the money for the wheat, I could instead get a captain, a business person, or a crane. Okay, easy enough. For cloth, I could take cash, or I could take a soldier, a sail, or a cannon. It's important to note, you can choose 2 things, meaning I could take a soldier and a cannon. What you are not allowed to do is take 2 of the exact same thing at all. So you cannot take 2 soldiers, nor can you take 2 sails, nor can you take 2 cannons. You can sell wheat, you can sell cloth, And then you can sell cloth again, or you can take a soldier, or a soldier and a sailor. You get the idea. The same will go for that. Here, stoker or smokestack or cash, or a smoker and a stoker and cash, or all cash. But the point is, you can't get two of the same actual item or crew member for these commodities. All that makes sense? Any questions on those?
No.
All right. So we have covered those. We've covered those. We've covered this. All right. Next, let's go and talk about employees. They don't look like employees. They just look like little cardboard rectangles. They're employees, though. What those are these round the outside, round the outside, round the outside. This cube randomly appeared on that spot. Could have started there, what, doesn't matter. First thing you do, advance it one space, and then you may acquire any one of the employees. Now, the employees that are on there, they are randomly placed out. You see any of these that have the red circle on them as part of setup? There is one of those employees in each of the buckets, if you will, groupings there. And then there are two different colors of each of these. There is a brown and a less brown. All right. So the brown goes on the bottom, and then the less brown matching it, the tan, if you will, goes on top. All right. So when you advance it, you may pay again 1 guilder to go as many spots as you want, and you may acquire 1 employee. However, there's a couple of rules on these. Normally, they're free to take. You can take it, and it's either a rule breaker, get extra stuff, something like that. But if it has a little red guilder symbol right here in the top left corner, that means you got to pay $1 to take it. You cannot have 2 of the same. So in other words, if I have taken this one, I cannot also take that one. Now, there is a similar but opposite rule when it comes to the commodity trading ones. So you'll notice that this wheat here is a level 1 wheat, and it will get you $1 extra whenever you sell wheat at the market. Okay, cool. This one is a level 2 wheat, which looks just like this, except for the Roman numeral 2 in the middle. In order to claim this one, you must have a level 1, and then you can get a level 2, and yes, they stack, meaning if you have them both, you will get 2 extra guilders whenever you sell wheat. Now, again, if you exchange it for one of these, you don't get money because you chose the thing or crew member in lieu of that. All right. All of these will break rules and allow you to do and get extra stuff. We will talk about them later as we progress through the game. There's no need to go through all those in detail. Just know that you can get one for free unless it has that little guilder, and you can advance it by paying extra. All right. Good. All right. Now, I've saved the actual meat of the game for the last bit. The last bit are ship pieces and canals. You need ship pieces to build ships to then be able to take onto a shakedown cruise. You cannot take a shakedown cruise unless you have a canal on which to sail the ship that you just built. So here it says 1 to 3. You guessed it. You can buy or acquire 1 to 3 ship pieces. The left row, as we're kind of normally looking at this, is always bows. The stern is always the rightmost. And then there are 2 middles, all right? 2 body pieces, if you will. And again, we have this handy dandy little thing. We have bows, we have sterns, all the 1 middles, all the 2 middles. Empty all the 1s, and then you go into the 2s, and then the commodities hang out in that as well. All right. When you can acquire ship pieces, you can acquire these mostly at your whim. There are some rules here that we will talk about in a little bit. But every ship must have a bow, must have a stern, must have at least 1 middle. It can have up to 7 middles, but it must have a bow and a stern and at least 1 middle. Okay? Now, if you take a look at these various mounting points, so let's look at that one. And let's look at that one in particular. Grab me a sail too, please. So you'll notice that the iconography, the painting or picture of it, matches what goes on it. So in this case, a crane, which has the similar picture, fits right on there, and it just sits right on top. The smokestack goes on, has little wheels, it's cranked down there, and hey, sails look the exact same. All right, so those are the type of mounting places, except for cannons. Cannons, and we'll go ahead and move these bad boys back. Cannons have the little triangle piece, little mount, which matches what a cannon will mount on. Okay, like that. Cool. There we go. All right. Now, you'll also notice that there are some other icons on these. There are cabins. There are two different types of cabins. There are white cabins. These are for officers and business people. And then there are I guess, grayish cabins. Those are for stokers, also known as propellers. All right. So there were propeller mounting points in the first edition. Now there are stokers, and stokers are just another dude. Looks like he's been working in a co-op. So there you go. Stokers will specifically go into the grayish color cabins. All right.
Totally stoked.
Yeah, totally, dude. All right. Then on top of that, there are various safety pieces on here. There are life rafts. There are life preserver ring things. And then there are lanterns. Those are going to help with scoring. Okay, that's all those are. Okay, so when you can acquire ship pieces, again, how many can you acquire? 1 to 3. Your choice. These cost just like the commodities, and you don't refill them until you've chosen all of them. So you can show your work, basically. Let's say, hey, I want this one, I want that one, and I want that one. Okay, how much is that going to cost me? 2, 3, 0, $3 all day. Pay your $3, take your pieces, cool. Then, once you have done so, then you come over to your handy dandy little dual layer player board. And you'll notice all these little spots have a little superimposed white little boxes. Wouldn't you know, hey, these fit just right there. Now, the important thing to note on this, a stern must go in the right piece. A bow must go in the left piece. Now, that does not mean that you can't do something like that. You absolutely can. But only a bow, only a stern, and then the others, it depends. You cannot play, once you place a piece, it is there forever until you launch that ship. It's important to note that it must be able to be a viable ship. What I mean by that is this is allowed. You can put a bow in a bow, and that would be bow wow. And the reason you can do that is you can continue doing this because eventually you're going to go ahead and throw a stern on, and hey, this ship will launch, and now you still have these available to be able to build. What you can't do that because it's got to have, that's a cute little boat, but no, you got to leave room for a middle.
No
and
damage.
once you place it, that's it. You cannot move it. Does that make sense?
Yep. Absolutely.
All right. Now, so let's go ahead and give this example. Let's go ahead and say I have that, and maybe I do something like that, right? And I've built some ships, and here we go. I've got some pieces from various. As soon as I put this one in, and I make a viable ship, it immediately ships. It immediately sets sail. However, there are 2 mandatory things that you absolutely need to have in order for this to be a viable ship. You must have a captain, and a captain does not need a cabin because he's a hardy dude. So even though there's a cabin, the cabin can be for either another captain, aka a first officer, or a business person, if you want, for scoring, or a soldier. But as it is, he doesn't need one. And you can acquire all the things that you need, like smokestacks, and or all the things you want, I should say, and all your crew. You can just kind of have them hanging out up here. But when it launches, you got to put them down on here, and they go with the ship. They're a one-time use. So whenever I go ahead and put that on, it must have 2 things. 1, it must have a captain. Checks out, good to go. The second thing you must have is a canal. It's got to have a place that you've rented to be able to take it out on a shakedown cruise. The cost, $0, $1, or $2. And when you purchase it, goes onto your board, just kind of hangs out until you need it. once you launch your first ship, so getting back to how this looks, let's say I have this. I have a captain. I have a canal. We're launching because I have completed this ship. Now, I could add various things onto here if I so desire. Okay? So let's say I throw a sail on there. I don't have room for a crane, so I can't do that. I got room for a stoker. Let's go ahead and throw that bad boy on, and maybe I also have a cannon. So there, that is not used, but there you go. I am ready to set sail, good to go. And I'm going to go on this canal. When I go, the first thing that's going to happen is I have to place my dinghy, which is a representation of whatever ship it is that you're setting sail. And where you place it, the first spot that you place it will not count. So if you cover something that is going to give you bonus points, you will not get those bonus points for that thing. But as it is, I don't have any cranes on here, so you know what? Yeah, I'm okay with that. Let's go and do it like that. Cool. All right. So now I need to figure out, okay, how does this work? Well, I'm glad you asked that. So let's go ahead and take a look at our shakedown cruise info. So this is determining the speed of our ship, and these will determine the victory points that we get for sending the ship on our shakedown cruise. Every ship, as long as it has a captain, is a viable ship. So it will have a base of 1. However, if a ship has a stoker propeller and a smokestack, which, again, let's look at ours. We have a stoker in a cabin, has to have a cabin. That'd be mean otherwise. And a smokestack checks out. Good to go. So we have that. That means we have a base speed of 4. In addition to that, for every sail, every stoker, including one that has a cabin, or additional smokestack, adds 1 speed. So we have 2 sails. So we have this, base of 4, and we have 2 sails. That's going to be a speed of 6. Awesome. If we were missing one of those, then we would just add up our speed based on these things. Notice this is for every pair of smokestacks gives you 1 speed. Okay? All right. So usually it's going to be here a base of 4, but sometimes you might have those. All right, cool. All right, so we have a base speed of 6. So looking at our ship now, 6, this guy's going to move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is a legit thing. Ooh. Now, let's say I were here. I could not do that because I don't have enough canal to be able to send this ship. So the only fix for that is either remove one or both of the sails or drop my speed even lower by not having the base of 4, right? I could do that. Or if I've taken, say, something along the lines of something like this. So let's say it started there because we'd already launched a ship, right? That was a speed of 1. This bad boy has a speed of 6. Whenever you get a second canal, you must immediately place it either on one of the adjacent sides. It could go like that. It could go like that. It could go. You get the idea. But once you place it, just like your ship pieces, that's it. So let's say, okay, we're going to launch it. Here's my speed of 6. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. And now at this point, I have a choice to make on a direction. Okay, 4, 5, 6. So now you cannot change the direction of your little dinghy here, which means I have foregone all of that and I have foregone all of that. So my next canal probably needs to go right here, or else I'm not going to be able to go on a shakedown cruise, right? But okay, there we go. I have moved 6. Now, what are these spots? First off, we're going to use poker chips to be able to exemplify everything here. Our speed, let me go back. Our speed is going to be a base number of whatever the points are, okay? So it's a speed of 6. We get 6 points for that.
Okay.
When we hit a blue ribbon space, it is whatever your speed was at the moment you hit that. Now, we know our top speed is 6. We've already gotten the 6 points for that, but it's when you hit that. Then every cannon space and or crane space will score, check that. every cannon or crane will score you 2 points on your shakedown cruise. In addition to that, every human on board except for a smoker.
Yep.
I'm sorry, yeah, stoker.
Yeah.
Why? Because he's a propeller. So that's why. Don't think of it as less than. But anyway, each of those will get you a point. In addition to that, you're going to score, depending on the spaces that you've hit, for cranes and cannons, as well as cranes equal businessmen, cannons equal soldiers. I'll explain that here momentarily. All right. We have a base speed of 6. We started here. Our speed was 1, 2, 3, 4 when we hit the blue ribbon. So that's going to be 4 more points. Okay? We good? We hit 2 of these cannon spots. The cannon spots will score 1 point for every cannon. We only have 1. We don't have anything on that. If we had a soldier in that spot, notice the soldiers have a little inset cannon on it. Business people have an inset crane. They will score 1 point for that. So we hit 2 cannon spots. That would be 2 points for this one because we hit 2 of them. And it would be 2 points for that one. So let's say we had that there because we don't want to waste it. That's another 4 points there. Then we have life rafts. How many life rafts do we have on it? We have 1. There's 1 more point. Okay. And then we're going to score 1 point for every human on board. Again, he's a propeller. So 1, 2. That's 2 more points. And finally, we're going to score 2 points for every cannon and every crane on our ship. 2 points. There we go. That's how many points we scored. So how many points did we score? We have, let's see, 6. Could have done this a little bit better. I'm sorry. That's 10. That's 15. That's 19 points.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Okay, that's a pretty good ship right there. So now that we've done that, we're going to move this off to the side. This ship is going to go ahead and slide on up there. All of that is used. This stays there. Our directionality, and that stays there. You can kind of set this off to the side if you need, because that's where you're at, whatever. But there may be a goal associated with those, so you don't want to give them up. But I still have this available, and now I need more stuff, as well as new ship. So I scored, as I mentioned, I scored 19 points. So yellow, literally, we would go ahead and peg 19. Boom, done. There you go. Now, anytime you buy ship pieces, commodities, canals, any of that, it immediately at the end of your action will slide down.
Okay.
And we will refill.
So it's refilled for the next action.
Okay? Okay. All right. So we rinse and repeat. Do this over and over until the end game's triggered, which is when all the cubes come down. That will drop down. Then, once it drops down, if I'm the first player, it will actually drop down on Martin's turn. He will, that signifies, I'm sorry, it'll actually drop down on Trey's turn. Martin, everybody gets the same number of turns.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then everybody gets 1 more turn, and you can do any of the things. It does not matter if it's occupied or not. After you've done that, if by buying a single ship piece would complete your ship and allow you to go on a shakedown cruise, you are allowed, in turn order, to purchase 1 piece. And 1 piece only. If 2 would do it, I'm sorry, you have an incomplete ship playing better.
Got it.
1 piece. We do it in turn order and take a shakedown cruise. Then we go into final scoring. Now, a couple more things. Everybody starts with 6 guilders. If, at the end of your action, whatever the action was that you chose to do there, you wish to take a second action, you may do so.
You can do it before also.
Yeah, you're fair. You could do it before. You can pay 6 guilders, take the action. However, you cannot take the action that you're taking as your main action.
Yeah.
Nor can you pay $12 to do 2 actions. Nor can you pay 18. You get the idea. It's 1 extra action, and you can do this 20 times if you find a way to make enough money to be able to do it.
Okay.
Okay? So, take 1 action. That final action where you can take any of those, you are not allowed to buy an extra action. You should have already planned ahead for that. All right, last thing, we will score are endgame contracts. There are two types of endgame contracts. There are things like how many business people do you have? For every ship that has a cannon and a soldier on it, score 3 points. For every captain you have, or first mate, first officer, whatnot. For every pair of smokestacks on a ship, check that. For every ship with 2 smokestacks, score 3 points. If you launch 6 ships, that would be 18 points. You get the idea on all of those.
You can't have 4 smokestacks.
No, and that won't be 6 points. It's per ship. So everybody, because we're playing the quote-unquote advanced game, will get 3 of those. Everybody else will also get 3 of these. This is how many middle pieces do you have? 3, 4, 5, or 6. Score 2, 7, 13, or 19 points. That one. For every size...
Every size 6.
Every size 6 ship. Check that. That is a size 3, 4, 5, and 6 ship. That'll be worth 19 points.
Okay,
I misspoke. Sorry.
That makes sense.
How many lanterns do you have? Up to 12 points and then 1 point each. You get the idea. These are employees. There you go. Different color sets of employee. Whatever. You get the idea on all of these. Having 22 ship pieces, 18 points. You get the idea. We're each going to get 3 of these, and then at some point during the game, and by some point I mean when we have removed 4 of these, you'll notice that we have now crossed that threshold. We've crossed that little line right there. Everybody will discard 2 of each, leaving themselves 1 and 1, and those are the 1 and 1s that you're going to score at the end of the game. Unless you're playing the heavy cardboard variant, which is 5 and 5, which are out there, and then you just ignore that. You don't discard them. You just score 1 at the end of the game.
Do it.
Yeah. All right, there you go. That's pretty much it.
There's gaming points for the reds.
Oh, right. Okay. At the end of the game, there are certain employees. So these that give you extra money, I mentioned, you'll notice that there are little anchors with points. There's a 1 and a 3, but you got to get the 1 before you get the 3. They are cumulative. It's a handful of points at the end of the game. Whoever has the most points wins. Guilders are the tiebreaker. All right, that's it. I have no idea where all these things were or the order that they were in. I don't think it really matters. It's random. Anyway. Any questions? Did I miss anything?
I don't think so.
All right, there you go. That's how you play Shipyard first and second edition. Except first doesn't have the fancy gear.
Oh, we need to rearrange these.
Oh, yeah. I know that's right. And then those 3.
Yeah.
That's there. Then that, and then that. This is the only one. We'll put that. I think I had it right there.
Yeah, I think you did.
Yep. And now I
You
screwed that up.
got a crane on your...
I'm okay with that.
We don't.
Oh, fine. All right. Over under Glory to Rome's 5.5.
Crane on your parade.
Yeah. Place your bets. Oh, we need to go and shuffle these up, and then here we go.
And first player.
That was a fine ship. That would have been, huh?
Mm-hmm. That was a very nice ship.
Yeah, it was.
Ship like that.
All we need is first player, and then it's clockwise from there.
Ooh. Oh, no face cards.
8 of spades.
8 of spades does it.
There you go.
There you go. Oh,
Just
tried to give it to you, and you tried to give it to me at the same time.
All right.
All right, so we got 1 stack, and then 2, 3. Oops, sorry. We'll do it this way. 1, 2, 3. 3.
Does the 4th player not get any of the
It just gets the last 3. There you
Well,
go.
the last 3 are already in there, so the 4th player gets nothing. they get nothing anymore.
Those are yours.
Oh,
yeah.
All right. And the rule book you can check if you need.
Yeah, I probably will need. Just to confirm.
Yep. Anyway, Derek was the winner. So.
I'm a winner.
Okay, so there's that.
So
Okay.
no matter where I go, I'm not getting extra money. So I have to put that on my mind. I'm not
Yes.
getting extra money. All right. So if I don't get extra money, then I should do something else.
There we
So
go. All right, cool.
let's go where I don't really care. I'm gonna go all the way at the end here. Let's
Grab an employee. I mean, not grab an employee because that'd be
I
inappropriate.
always ask for consent.
Right, yeah,
Can I?
100%,
Can I
yes.
have you?
Yes. All right. There we go. So, all right. Yeah. Well, go for it.
I would like to take this upgrade right here.
And what
which-
does it do?
So every time I take the action to acquire one of these pieces of equipment, I will get a cannon.
Yep.
And it will cost me $1 right now because, as you can see, there's a cost associated.
There you
with
go.
this.
Oh, I got to bring up the
One
cameras.
lovely gilder.
How many of y'all have never played Shipyard? Either edition, obviously, but curious.
Thank you, Dimitri.
All right.
No, that was fine. That was fine. Yeah, exactly. That's the running the stream. Handy. Alyssa's got it right.
That's where we said Edward's points. Yeah. That's important. All right. Sure. Let's do this. Let's spend all my money. Why not?
I dig it.
Actually, you know what? That doesn't work the way. I'm just looking at my endgame goals, trying to figure out a general direction to start with, but
Okay.
But I'm not sure I see it yet. So
And you were not capped unless it gives a specific cap. Like if it just says 3 points per something, you
Right.
could score 300 points if you could figure out a way to make it happen. Okay. Oh my God! All you people who have not played it, go buy this.
Really?
Look, it's sponsored. Look, I get it, but come on, it's one of my. It's great.
It's Shipyard.
There's a decent solo mode. That's cool because I'm streaming that tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to that. I've never played the solo. All right.
I'm blue. I will.
When in doubt, look at the color on your board.
I'll take ship pieces.
All right. You may do so.
I will take a money because Derek is to my left.
That's right.
Further behind you.
Okay. Yes.
There you go. How about that?
I'm helping everybody.
All right.
All right. I think it would be nice to get a stoker cabin, but it's fairly expensive, and I don't really necessarily want to do that. So, sales and yeah, okay. So I think these are two fine pieces, and the front and the back is, and this is pretty good.
I mean, but the problem is, important to note, stokers are what again? Propellers. Propellers only live on the stern.
That's right.
So, in other words, these 4 cannot have stokers, meaning you can't get that base speed of 4.
It's a slow cruise.
It's a slow boat to somewhere.
So I'm going to take these
2 points for the people.
There you go.
for free.
All right. So Shrey
And then I will
figures
just-
out where he's going to
we'll just
do it,
that.
and then literally, good. All right, easy enough. These will slide down. We will refill.
And it's my go.
It, in fact, is, sir.
And I will go up here because that way I get a couple of bucks just for being in front of the other two. And I will take a stoker because,
No.
Oh, you mean a?
sorry, the stoker.
There
Yeah,
you go. Yes.
because I always like a good stoking propeller.
I mean, seriously. So, all right, there we go. All right, and again, all of these are random where they ended up, where they started, except for the commodities one, which ends up there, or starts there every game. I mean, y'all are tempting me, and nobody took an extra action. That surprises me.
I cannot.
Right.
Well, yeah, because you paid money. That's fair. I mean, you're giving me $5 to skip an action, is what you're telling me.
Which
All right.
is basically an extra action almost.
Right. So that feels all right.
It's not an
I
extra
didn't
action when you're
think-
spending an action to get a free action.
Well, yeah, you're getting the action that you're not losing an action really,
No, yeah, I guess.
and you get a
You're spending your money to
considerable
do
flexibility.
any, do the action you want, yeah. Assuming that the action you want to do is not available out there.
That is true.
He would.
Because he can
So,
get...
I have already chosen one of my endgame goals here. And like, you don't have to. Like
I did.
like the
I
game
also
might
did.
change, but it's going to be that blue and one of those red. But I could pivot. I mean, that's really hard to pass up. Wait a minute.
Oh, right, yes.
There we go.
Oh, sorry. Yep.
Let's see, the employee there, take it, I mean, that's, I can't take it yet. So white, so the things to think about on this, and part of this is I'm faffing, but it gives me a chance to faff a bit. Obviously, this action's unavailable to me right now because Derek is there. But Derek's going to have to move from there. So, that action's going to be available to Shrey and to Martin. But probably not to me because there's a good chance that maybe one of them takes that. So...
Unless you want to spend $6.
Right. And you know what? Yeah. So, we're going to go ahead and go there. I straight up just get $5. I get 2 for that and then 3 for that, which means I'm going to then pay $1 to then be able to take any old action that I want other than take $2. Okay? And that is going to be to hire employees. So, that goes there. Nah, I will pay $1 to advance that, and then I'm going to pay $1 to get that one. So I owe $2 of the 5 that I have left, so I'm down to $3. I really, really like this one. Again, much like Derek's, he gets cannons anytime I take the middle. Specifically, whenever you take the action that looks like that, I get a smokestack in addition to something else. So that's that. I paid for that. That will hang out right there. That's me done. Derek.
That's what I wanted to do.
Oh, you can do it.
Oh, no. I wanted to get the money so I could get the action that I can't take.
All right. So first thing happens, that bad boy actually interesting.
It does rotate though. It actually calls out in the rules and is an exception that
So this will actually go there. It will rotate one. And then it'll slide in.
Like
that's the oddball action.
Just like there's like a little call out in the rules.
Right.
Yeah.
So there you go. Now take your action. You just obviously can't choose those 3 nor that. So there you go. Well, the good news is, Alyssa, we can do that at HeavyCon. So there's that. To my own pause, Derek.
No, it's just I just want to try to get a little bit of synergy. I was just taking a look at where things are located.
You can get 2 cannons?
That's what I'm going to end up doing, most likely. So, and it gives me $1 too.
So get $1, because dude or somebody behind.
I'll move 1 here. I'll get 2 cannons.
Because he has that.
Special ability.
Done. All right. Oh, it gave you $1. So you always got to make sure that somebody's not going to take a second action.
You know what? No, I'm not going to.
All right. That goes there. There we go.
Right. I want money, but I don't necessarily want that tile yet. I don't want to do this action.
With the canals?
Yeah. I don't mind the commodity action. Or either of those really. What I'm going to do is one of these 2.
Delay gratification or
I'm going to do this one.
no delay gratification.
Before I do that action, actually it doesn't matter in this case, so it doesn't matter. So I'm going to, I have 1 of each.
Go ahead and put it over by that.
Over here.
Right on there.
All right.
There you go.
I'm going to end up getting that, so I don't need the captain. I'm going to take $2 for the wheat. I'm going to take a sail. And then...
Coal. Stoke him if you got him.
And then I'm going to take a stoker. And then...
That gets discarded.
And then I'm going to spend 6 to do the employee action. Going to move this over 1 space.
Yep.
And I'm going to pay $1 to take this, which is whenever I get an employee or sorry, not an employee, a
Crew member.
I also get a captain.
Yep.
Captains are
that's
useful.
I hear vital. In fact, yes.
The ship will not move without a captain.
Right. By the way, if you do launch a ship without a captain or without enough canal places, everything on it goes away. including the ship, and you score nothing. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Okay.
That's not a good thing.
It's a failure.
Yeah, is launching the ship a free action? It just happens at the end of your turn after you've taken your bonus action, or not, and you go on a shakedown cruise automatically. Yes, Dimitri.
All right, and pink. So.
And your thing is here, right?
No, that's you. You're
Oh,
pink.
I am pink. That's correct.
Look,
I'm
look
pink.
down in front of you.
Yeah, okay. No, I'll get there. I'll get there.
See a pink dinghy?
I'm pink, yes. So, do I want to take a little bit of extra money and grab a canal? I'm going to need a canal soon anyway. Actually, I rather like these employees. So I'm going to advance on the employees. And I'm going to take this one here that allows me to advance.
Just on there you go. Yep.
So that one there allows me to advance +3 on the employee marker whenever I take an employee, which will give me a bit more flexibility when getting employees.
Fair point. Yeah, whatever. All right. Yeah. Now, yellow. I mean, y'all are just kind of forcing my hand. Don't really give me a choice.
I mean,
Grabbing a canal?
you have plenty of choices.
Yeah, but I only have one right choice. I mean, I like money
Money and a canal.
and a canal. So that puts me at $6. So now we look over here at the canals. There's a free canal, and I could take an extra action. Huh. I mean, I could. Well, okay, so I have no ship pieces currently. So I don't really know what it is I want, other than what my endgame goals are. Yeah, it hasn't changed. Okay. It's probably going to be like that. So, honestly, that one kind of sucks. Like the first one, the blue Raban's nice to be able to get extra points based on your speed. But if that's
you
your
wanna be
first
speed,
one, it's
yeah.
got to be a speed of 5.
4 or 5, yeah. Oh, no, 3 or 5, yeah. Not ideal.
But five's doable.
Oh, yeah.
So you know what? That's free. I'll take that one. I don't need to orient it. I don't need to do anything to it. These will slide down. And then we will flip over. Another one. There we go. And then the question is, do I want to spend the $6 to take another action right now? And yeah, I think I do. I think it makes sense for me to do so. So I will spend my $6. And the action I choose to take is that. And because of this employee, 2 smokestacks. Smoke them if you got them. And I got them, so I will. Done. That's me. There.
Not a lot of money available. I can get $1 if I...
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what I think I'll do... So, let's get my piece. Let's get some pieces. Let's look at the piece area. Seems like I like some cannons, so I probably should get cannon piece because cannons.
There's that one. There's that one. There's that one.
I know
If you
this
want
one's only
additional.
$1, so I might get that one. And let's get a crew member.
All right, so it looks like a total of $2. And then those will slide down.
$2. Wait, $1.
$2.
There's $2. You bought 2 from the $1 row.
I did.
I promise you. All right, not taking additional action because he spent his money, so sure.
Correct. I'm blue.
So everybody gets 3 turns per wheel, per cube dropping, I think is about what it comes out to. Pretty close.
I think it's 11. It's 11 turns.
2.5,
It's
yeah.
11 turns around the wheel.
Yeah, so 2
so-
3/4.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Yep.
Yeah, money is good. I would like money. It's not great, but I don't mind getting another commodity tile, and I think so. I'll get 2 money because it's 2 to the two behind me. It's upside down. Still 2 to my right. Yeah. All right. And then I'm gonna spend one of those 2. So I'll net one
Gesundheit.
for the coal.
That's cool. And then that's done. Buying an extra action? Nope, doesn't
Nope.
look like it. We're good. On. All right, you guys get the idea, so I don't need to like zoom in on this every time. I think y'all can see it. Everything making sense? Are you able to follow along?
Okay.
Hang on.
Yeah, I guess Derek and I should. Yeah, or Sherry, I guess. Okay.
Anyone other than me.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. What's the next employee that's up? It's a
Business person.
Business people are boring.
You pay $1, you get a captain.
That's true. Might not be a bad idea to get a captain in hand. Captain in hand is worth 3 in the bush. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll do that.
So paying $1.
Grab that.
Boop, boop.
Grab a captain.
Captain for you.
Thank you.
All right, so yellow.
Well, you could take an extra action before.
No.
All right.
I have the money, but I found when we played on Saturday, I regretted taking extra actions early on in the game. And I think I'd rather wait until it really matters.
Fluidity of income.
Let's go ahead and head to the commodity market there. So that, we will advance this bad boy here. And so I'm selling this. So I could get $7. But instead we will take a Bram, i.e. a Stoker. So that is for the coal. And then, do I want the sale? They haven't changed. I don't know why I keep doing this. Yeah, okay. I don't want the sale, so that's going to be $3 for that. And, man, $3 for a captain feels poor, but it saves an action, so I'll take $3 and a captain. Oh, captain, my captain. And that is the turn of the yellow player. And that goes
Just
away.
let this up first.
You guys all put yourself in very good positions. Sheesh, I can get some more stuff, so I can get a crane and another.
Oh, shoot. I forgot that. Nah, it's not a big
I
deal.
can move 1.
Oh, Corrupt Senate says, I almost bought it twice, but never played. Highly recommend. Like, legit. Like, when did this... Does anybody know when this came out? I want to say... My guess is 12.
2013.
My guess is
Yeah,
12.
to 13. Yeah, that sounds
I
right.
think I'll go here for another employee. I will go 1 and then pay additional 2.
1, 2.
Yep, and then I'll pay 1 to get this employee right here. And this employee will get me a soldier whenever I.
2009.
9.
Oh, good lord.
Wow.
Wow.
It's amazing how time flies.
So did Last Will come after this?
Which one come after it?
Last Will, right. That's another Suchy, or Sui, I guess, game.
Last Will.
All right. So,
Yeah.
so I'm blue. So wait, dark. Yeah. So we lift it up like this. Do that first.
Last Will was 2011.
Okay.
Yes. So, yeah,
Yes,
Last Will came after.
All right. All right. So.
Maybe.
No.
Oh my god, come on.
I'm not thrilled with my options
Yeah.
here. I mean, I could get more pieces,
There we
but
go. I mean, Last Will might be great, but it's no Shipyard. I'm just saying. What? Wow. Gooserino. That's funny. You call the Stoker Bram, huh? I heard some people call him Maurice.
So I would get a crane, which I'm like, I don't really want a crane right now. I'm going to get 4 money. This feels a little bit weak, but I'm going to do it. And then I could spend all
6
my
of
money.
it. No, not all of it. All but $1.
Yeah. For another action. And there are actions I want, but not right now. So I'm gonna wait.
Okay. Martin is pink.
Indeed, I am.
Oh, can you stop? Oh, see, there you go. It dropped a moment. So it dropped. You can't move it. That comes out. You advance it. Now you can space is covered. Whoop, and that slides over.
Nice.
There we go. That's how that actually works.
What would you like, Martin?
I'm going to go for some ship parts.
Ship parts.
I'm going to get a cheap bow. Actually, don't have any cannons, but I'm going to get a...
Nope, those are not cannon.
Oh no, it's crit there for sails and what's it?
Smokestack seems
Even
important.
Better. Yep, even better, I think. And I don't know, maybe a crane, or maybe another go heavy into smokestacks and sails. I'm gonna go heavy.
Yeah, glory to Rome. I really wanted that one. All right, one of them at least.
Yeah, me too.
And
Oh, yeah, that was cheap that way.
extra action?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Seems good.
Always nice when I get a nice growl from the person following me.
I mean, so, okay. I could make a case for 3 things. Make a case for that. It would get me a crane, which my has a crane spot. So, I mean, there's that for the canal.
You could also pay $3 in with that action to get 2 more smokestacks.
I could, or I could pay nothing and get a crane and a smokestack, and get $2, in fact. I could go and get another canal, which I'm going to need. I mean, you're going to
Eventually,
need
yeah,
multiples
you'll
of
need
all
them.
these things. Or I could go get another commodity tile. I'm not taking the commodity tile. So you know what? I'm gonna let the game kind of fall to me in a sense. So we will go there. That will advance to the crane and train new. That's $2. That seems good. So 3 smokestacks and a crane. Just getting ready for when the ship pieces allow me to actually take one. That'd be great. And who was that? That was, I missed that. Sneaky Biscuits. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. You got to watch those Sneaky Biscuits. Jared. Yeah, I've been looking forward to this all day. I'm really looking forward to the solo because I have no idea
You know,
how it plays.
I
haven't
want
done that.
money, but you guys just put me in that position every time.
There's something to be said for consistency.
So I'll move this guy 1, and I'll receive 2 soldiers.
2 soldiers. All right.
Dos Soldiero.
And no, cannot do an extra action.
Seems like I'm working on something.
All right. So for me to get money, I would go to the canal, which again we all need to do at some point. I'm looking at those tiles that are out there. Well, I don't mind it.
And by the way, I really like Praga. Martin does not.
I only played it the once. It just didn't grab me. I thought it had too much
I like Praga.
stuff.
The reason I like Praga is it's one of those games that even if you don't do well, you feel like you did a lot and you feel accomplished in that regard. And every action makes you feel good. Like, oh, wow, okay. It's just not as taxing mentally as a lot of other games, I would argue, and so that's why I really like it. It's just every action. It's like, oh, I can't do that. Oh, this feels pretty good still.
Just realized something.
Yeah.
Okay.
The wheel mechanism is interesting.
If I do that,
There's a lot of ways to score in that
it is
game.
3 money. 3 money's not bad. And it is stuff I need. It's all right. So I'll go here.
All right.
I will. I'm going to be doing an extra action.
First?
Order doesn't matter here.
Okay, well, you'll have more money, maybe, after doing this.
True.
Okay, so what commodity tile are you selling, sir? All right.
I have coal.
That's 9 coal or 6 coal in a thing or each thing.
$3
And one of each?
and one of each.
All right, checks out.
Stoker and...
Yeah, if y'all tune in tomorrow, I think I'm going to do it... Let's see, we have Weimar at 7. Probably 1 p.m. tomorrow.
Extra action.
I'll be doing the solo for this.
Extra action is going to be the one Derek's on, because he got out of my way. So that's going to go there.
Stoker!
A Stoker and a captain. Because I get a captain when this happens.
Brian says, just answer my question, Edward. I just got this game tonight for 50 Canadian. Didn't sound too bad. I want to know how good this is solo. I'll let you know tomorrow, or you can just watch.
So this is here, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, I think I might as well.
You know what I'm excited about? I finally get ship pieces. I'm telegraphing what I'm doing.
You are. Oh, unless I take the action, of course.
You can't.
That's true.
Oh, you could buy them. As your extra action.
I could buy them as well.
You could,
but it's unlikely.
Actually,
He can sail his boat with nothing in it.
I think I'm going to go and grab the canal and a couple of bucks.
okay.
So net 1. So you have to pay 1 for that.
Oh, yes, sorry, of course. Oh, no, that was a 0 spot, wasn't it?
No.
Oh, I took it from 1 spot. You're right, I did take it because I thought, yes, I wanted the riband. And I will actually pay for my extra action,
Which will be
which will be one of these.
for an employee. So
And
it's
I
up to
can
4
rotate
spots.
it up to 4 spots. I'm going to rotate it here and pay another buck and get
Well, there's
free
one
sales
more.
whenever I take equipment.
Sail away, sail away.
So
Sail
expensive to
away.
go all the way around again.
Well, I definitely want that. I definitely want that. And I want that. So, okay. Okay. Well, I said I was getting ship pieces.
Changing your mind?
Maybe. Because, honestly, they're okay out there. But if you do need them, I mean, to be clear, right? Oh, wow, that's there. That's tempting. Is it worth it? So, here are the things I'm debating. So, obviously, free money, and I will need more commodities to be able to turn around and sell, or to trade, if you will. The other is the employees. And the reason for the employee one here is because, again, captains are mandatory for every cruise. So, basically, that means I only have to take that action twice. Well, if I time it right, twice, and I'd get 4 captains for my 4 ships, which is what I'm likely to need. Or I just forego that, and the commodities allow me to get well, I think I'm just going to continue and let the game fall to me. Get $2. So there's a board for that.
No, it's okay. It's like every time right before when it's like, oh, I thought that would be really good, but not anymore.
And
Tile. You have a tile.
I do have a tile. I have a board for that. And a tile.
Captain, I have that. The money, potentially. Let's see, that is there. You're blue. He does, but yeah, I'll go ahead and take the freebie. And Derek, you're up.
Well, I will continue doing kind of what I've been doing the whole time.
Taking cannons.
It seems like I want all the cannons, but it seems like I'm gonna take this action So I only have $1, so we'll move this one. And guess what I'm gonna get?
Smokestack?
Yeah. There you go.
Done. Obviously not taking another action.
Mm-mm.
Oshray. Arshray.
Okay, so I'm not going to get any money out of this unless I go to the $2 spot, which
Doesn't feel good.
no,
Doesn't feel great.
Not going to do that.
Not gonna do it.
Right.
I don't.
No more free money for you people.
Going someplace and getting one thing is sad, but I might just do it anyway. And then 1 to 3 pieces. No, I don't see pieces out there that really are speaking to me. So I think I will do that probably.
Looking forward to it, Bob Rock.
Yep. I will take a sail.
And you will
Beasley
like
sail.
it.
1 Beasley sail.
And Martin is pink.
Yeah.
I'm used to making you blue, but
I know.
after what you told me
Good.
last week, you're like, no, I don't always want to be the same color.
Exactly.
It's thrown you and I both off. That's why I keep saying it, so I don't
Yeah,
grab the
well,
wrong
and
piece.
that's why I mustn't take the same colour, because I need to
That
make
normally
sure
would be
that I'm
me.
always different and not thrown off when I can't get the colour I like. I don't want to be battling colours like everybody wanting yellow.
Who does that?
Not me.
I could take a 2. I'm not terribly excited by that. Ship pieces aren't great because I'm not ready to complete a ship yet, but I could kind
Start a second
of
ship.
Leave a little space?
start a second ship and leave a bit of
Yeah.
space.
A little space.
I might do that because there's some nice possibilities there.
You get $1 for it?
I get $1. I'm immediately going to spend $1 because I rather fancy that place with a Bram hutch. And I'll take a couple of intermediate spots.
All right. And honestly, that kind of works out okay for me from a standpoint of I wasn't super thrilled with a lot of these.
Yeah.
And the fact that Martin's there, he now has to leave that spot and it frees it up for me immediately next turn. So I know that's probably what I'm going to do next turn, depending on what comes out, obviously, and other people can take things, yada, yada, yada. You get the idea. So that's at least the thought process. So yellow, again, y'all are teasing me with that extra money. Don't care about that. That's a possibility. I could. That was the whole kind of point of doing that. Yeah. So, you know what? Let's go ahead and spend the commodity we just got. That feels like the right answer. The reason for that is while this is the most lucrative spot for cloth,
It is.
and the direction I'm leaning, at least for this initial cruise, I couldn't care less about any of this. So as long as I got that spot, which is where this goes, I'm going to get $6 for that, and I'll go ahead and take a captain. So $6 and a captain, or as I like to call it, a captain and an extra action. So now, I'll take the $6, and then I'm probably going to spend it, and I still have 7 after that. So I'm in a good place for that. Do we take ship pieces? Do we... Oh, there's that for $2 to be able to grab that, acquire and hire an extra captain or another stoker, both of which are great. And then I can buy ship piece. Yeah, you know what? I just talked myself into it. So there's $6 for the extra action. I will take employees, so that'll be there. And then the deciding factor is this I only have to pay $1 for. This I would have to pay $2 for because I'd have to go one more space. So I will pay the $1, and I will, whenever I take a captain,
Or whenever you take a person.
I'm sorry, that action gets me an extra captain.
Yep.
So the turn of the yellow player is complete. I did buy a second action.
Okay.
So, all right. And that just dropped down, so that's the second rotation of 8.
Ooh.
5.
All right, you're done.
Yep. pretty fast.
Nope. There we go.
All right. Well, I wanted the
Thank you.
spot that Derek just vacated. I'm pretty sure, even though it doesn't give me any money,
Hi, Jess.
which is disappointing. But I think.
Oh.
I think I need to do it.
Employee time.
Employee time. I'm gonna pay $1.
So it's going not just there. Oh well, no, it might go there, and or are you
Oh,
going
no,
one
no,
more
I'm going
space?
one more.
Okay, I mean, but
I have 3 stokers.
oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
It's ship full of vampires. All right, there we go.
I
Okay,
want the one that lets me place a.
go and put it on your board.
What does it let you do?
It lets me. I do not need a cabin specifically for the stoker. I did the gray cabin. I can just
That-
put it on
yeah.
ship.
Oh.
That doesn't suck, seeing as there aren't a lot of those coming out lately.
Yeah.
There's
That's
one
fair.
out there right now. I think?
There's one right
Yeah,
there.
It's $2, so didn't really want to.
That's a fair point.
All right, that's my. turn.
Pink is not going to take ship pieces, but you know who is?
Mm.
For real this time. Oh, it was the kids. All right. Hello, Sarah, Isaac, Scott, or Emily.
Exactly.
Well,
I'll be where I am at the moment, but I think I'm going to do this.
$2.
And take $2. And I will take a boring businessman.
Incredibly boring.
Bet his mom loves him though. Yeah. So do we keep our word? I mean,
You can just spend money to do it and do something else.
oh wow, that's actually really good. You know what? Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. We will get $1 for another canal. However, we are going to spend that $1 to take. Nope, we're going to take that canal. Now, when we take this one, obviously that will refill these. But let me make an example of myself. I basically have to make a decision now how we're going to go. And just for orientation purposes, I just don't care about the cannon on this. So I'm thinking if we start there, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or if we start there, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and hit them both.
Well, remember you can only have one blue ribbon.
Only counts 1. Good call. Oh no. Yeah, that's okay. There we go. Final answer. Now, I technically don't have to put my little dinghy on there, either there, or technically I could also put it there if I want, but until we go, but it's...
But you do have to put it on the first tile you took.
Right, so I have
Okay.
to put it either there, or there,
Okay.
and have it point that way if I want it, but here, I'll go ahead and telegraph this. There we go.
Okay.
So technically it's right there. There we go. Done. Derek?
Okay.
You can have multiples.
You know what? I'll go here. I'll receive the. I'll just take the bottom one, which has one of each.
Okay. And you get $1.
I get $1, and then with that $1, I'll take another action. And that action, I'll move this one, and I'll receive captain
And a soldier.
and a soldier,
And balloon.
and an officer and a gentleman.
Yep, my choices have not
Improved.
changed in the way that I might want.
You can only sell one of these at a time, right?
Correct. Yeah. I did not explicitly say that, but when you go here, it's only one of the 2 tiles, or 3 or 4 or whatever. A single tile.
Ship pieces is fine. Commodity, I don't have a tile. Money, clearly not. Employee, I can't do. So it's ship pieces. I will take.
You can either direct me or if you can reach.
I think it's going to be the 3 on the bottom, but that's not the bow. Yeah. Thank you.
All right, Martin, if you would be so kind.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
All right, so there's that, and pink. You're gonna hear that all night. Sorry.
Yep, that's good. No, put me on the equipment. I'm going to grab equipment.
That is there, and get a buck.
Well, no, because I'm going to spend it right away, so that I can take a smokestack, please.
Done.
And I get a sail because I get sails.
Oh, fair. Okay, yeah, go ahead. Okay, well, we're not taking any ship pieces. Eventually, we're going to do that. This might be the longest I've ever gone without doing that, by the way. Oh, what do we do? That's not an option. So I can't do this. I don't want to do this, which effectively leaves those two options. Employees or spend... Oh, yeah, there it is. I will spend a buck. So here. And that'll go there. And then I spend a buck to get Bram and a first mate.
Or a future captain.
Or a future captain. So we are currently looking. We're stocking up for future for winter. Winter is coming.
Something's happening. Something's happening there.
In theory. I mean, the name of the game is Shipyard, and I have just cobwebs.
Sell stuff.
It happens.
I should sell stuff.
Oh yeah, you have commodities, don't you? Multiple commodities.
Yeah, and it's right here, and I get an extra $1 for doing so. So I'll take that $1, and then I'll sell this commodity. Let's go $4 for the...
Hold on, did this move?
Nope. Sorry.
Okay, so there,
So
and going there.
Yep. So it'll be 4 for the wheat
Yep.
the wheat, and then I'm going to take a smokestack for the coal, and for the
Cloth.
cloth I'll take a sail. Thank you.
All right.
And, yep.
I have 2 choices. I have 1 choice, really. And
Well, I guess it's that
this.
then. All
It's
right.
that.
A little canal action.
So which one do I want is the question.
Well, you got $3. The world is quite literally your canal.
Oh wait, I mean, they are all horseshoes. I never really realized.
Yeah. Oh, these are all facing the same way, so
Yeah.
when they come in, so that you can see it, they're all that. Yeah.
All- yes.
Now they have different artwork on them, but they're all functionally, like physically.
They all have 4 entry points.
Yes.
There's no Karuba
I'll spend
here.
$1 for the one with the wheel on it.
The blue ribbon.
Yes. Done.
Pink.
Pink.
Yep. Put me on grabbing an employee.
No, you did.
No,
No.
an employee.
Employee.
No, I know. I see.
It is
It's a weird.
confusing.
It's a weird thing that these are employees, but they're not. That's crew.
They're crew,
That's.
yeah.
I get it. I totally
It's
get
totally
it.
good. So I get $2 for that, which I'll do. And I'll use my... Well, I don't actually need to use my power. I'll just spend $1. And
Some crane action.
get some crane action whenever I... So equipment will be particularly lucrative for me.
All right. I have delayed as long as I can delay. I feel.
Well, you could delay more.
Well, okay. Technically, I could. I could take $4.
But you're not gonna sail right now anyway. Your shakedown's a few turns away.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and get a pile of ship. So we will start with that one for 2. You know what? What good is money if you're not going to spend it? And
He's into butts.
cannot lie. That is tempting. So if you'll notice, the bow only has ever one thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I have one more dollar that I can spend. I like my chances of getting that. So let's just save some money. All right, so that's $4 that I owe. And I'm putting the 2 butts back to back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait. Do
Butts
that in this order, actually.
Butts a butt.
They will abut each other.
Mm.
And now the question is, do I put it there, there, or there? So that's all I'm deciding. So, Derek, you can take your turn.
All right.
Oh,
This
okay,
comes
wait. So yeah, it
Wanna
dropped
do it?
down, Edward.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, go for it. Yep.
All right.
Yep. So
All right. So I'm gonna take this one out. We'll move.
Finish, or just push. That's all you got to do. There you
We'll
go.
put the new one in.
There we go. And
Not yet.
next one.
yep.
When the next one comes out is when we make that decision.
Now
okay?
this got all the way to the end. Does that mean this gets $1?
At the end of your turn, if you do not take it,
Well, I'm
Shrey. Okay, I
I'll
would.
take it.
There you go. Here's your $5.
$5, and then I'll take an action,
Okay.
which will give me in with $4. Because actions are good. And with that action, I will move. I'll spend 1, and I'll move this to here, and I'll get this.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
I'm trying to get everything set up before I.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you're done. So there are multiple things I want to get done. Sadly, so let's do this first. What I want isn't in the ideal spot. I'm going to go here and pay $1.
Can I see that? Rules?
Absolutely.
So I move 1 space, I pay $1 to move there, and I'll get 2 captains because whenever I get crew members, I get a captain. So
Oh, yeah. Might as well get 3 packets of 2 captains.
yep. So I've got my row of stokers and my row of captains over here. All right, and then pink.
Yep. And you can plot me on getting equipment.
Equipment.
Okay, so this rotates, which means I get a crane.
Crane. Okay.
And then I get another crane and sail, because bonuses. So I've got plenty of equipment here.
And extraction. No. All right, Edward. Back
Yeah,
to you.
no. 1, 2, 3,
We're not enough for extraction.
8, 9, 10. Oh, you can only get 1. There.
Oh, but I did get a $1. Because I was...
Yes.
There. Yeah. Done. Okay. Right. 2. Yeah. Okay. Good. My turn. Yellow. I mean, y'all keep force feeding me.
Commodities.
And it's the $2, and I like that one. Okay.
That makes me have to push the commodity to the next one.
This one.
Yeah. Damn it! I have to spend my commodities now
Why?
because the price. It's ridiculous to give you $8 more. I'm not doing that. I'm taking that away from you.
I know not what you speak of.
You just keep benefiting from that over and over.
I
It's
mean,
driving
if you
me
guys,
crazy.
if y'all keep,
Well, you do
giving-
it right before me every time, so I'm stopping something. The cycle needs to end at some point. All right, so I'll sell this for 4, and then the other 2 aren't as lucrative. So let's go with Captain because captains are nice and friendly. And let's go with another. Yeah, another soldier.
Soldier. Okay. Done?
You're right. The S was coming out.
Well, I didn't know if it was going sail or not.
It could have.
but- Right. I figure I had 2/3 a chance.
Yeah.
So. Some more canal action.
I think it's got to be the free one because I don't really want to spend any money and none of the.
There's a blue rubber.
Yeah, it's $2. I don't know, $2. So, yeah, I'll take the free one.
All right. You know what it is now?
So I think I might do
It's
this.
too long.
Pink.
Put me on ship parts, please.
Yeah! I wanted that. All right.
You have no money.
Okay, so I'll take this, and I think this to complete this ship.
All right. So we're going to have our first shakedown when he's
And I'll
done.
take this to put this here. Actually, maybe I'll put this one. No, actually, because I can use it all up. So yes, so now I've got to prepare. I have a captain. I'll pop him on the bow because he obviously wants to sit on the bow. I've got a couple of cranes. So I'll put
King
a
of the
couple of
world.
cranes. Put a businessman in here next to his cranes because he likes cranes. Throw in a smokestack and a bram. I don't have a cannon, but otherwise that's a fairly well equipped piece of boat. It's okay. So that's my set. I believe
right.
that's a speed of 4 because I have a smokestack and a bram.
A moment. Let's just since you're the first one launching. So
Yep.
ship completed, a bram, and a smokestack. Base of
Yep.
4. Do you have any other sails or
Nope.
anything else? Nothing else. No extra brams. No extra smokestack.
Nope.
It's a speed of 4. All right, sir. Continue. Show your work.
Okay, so I begin here, and I will go 1, 2, 3, 4, which puts me on the ribbon spot.
So that sounds like, and here we're gonna, because he has his money off to the side.
Yep.
So it's 4 for his speed, and then 4 for the blue ribbon because he hit it at speed 4.
Yep.
Right, so
Okay.
that's 8 points.
That's
Let's
8.
make that visible so that people can see.
All right, so go ahead.
Then I have 2 cranes, which is another 4.
Yep, 2 points each.
I have 1 for my businessman.
1 and 1 for your captain.
I thought the captain didn't score. Oh,
No,
well,
he
has
does.
scored,
No,
then
no,
he
the
scores.
Bram doesn't because he's
The
a
Bram
propeller.
doesn't because he's propeller. Okay.
Right, and did you hit any other spots on the
Nope,
way?
I did not.
Because he started on that, and you'll
Yep.
notice. So there you go. Now, notice the way his facing of the dinghy can go either further up towards the cannon, or if he gets another canal, he can go that way if he so desires. So it's
So
it's his
I'm
choice.
Deliberately not tipping my hand
Wait,
for obvious reasons.
or as I like to think of it, Martin's faffing on his decision. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
and so I have 14 points.
14 for Pink. Woo! There we go.
It'll be the only time this game I'll be in the lead.
And that will go to the top of his board to get out of his the dry dock.
Yep.
And he does not have enough money for an extra action.
Correct.
Or he would have done that already, wouldn't he?
Well, possibly. I should have done, yes.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
the shakedown's the very last
Yeah.
thing, right?
Goodness. I don't feel like I've done a lot.
No, not an option. Okay. I mean, I know I'm gonna need them, but I don't need. It's an extra 1. No. So what I'm thinking about is like employees. I'd get a sail and a smokestack. The sail is it's an extra speed, but not super exciting. This is probably, and the employees really don't excite me.
Agreed.
Now, if this were further along, it might excite me more, but as it is, where it is, does not. So the employees doesn't feel good. That is good. That is good. I'm going to be able to take ship pieces next turn, naturally, because Pink will leave the space.
Well, thanks for telling me. 'Cause
Yeah, so
I want 6 pieces.
plan on something else. So there you go. But you know what? You know what I will do? I think it's worth paying $1 to do it. I'll go there, and then we'll come on over. So it goes there. I'll pay the $1, so I get a stoker and a captain because, oh, captain, my captain. Fini.
Should pay your $1.
Well, you got enough
No, I
captains
did not.
there, do you think?
No.
No.
But that is 4, which is about how many ships I normally sail in this game. And I've seen 2 big ships, and I've seen like 4 and 5 smaller ships, all viable for what it's worth. So,
I came last with 2 ships on Saturday. Just pointing at that.
hold on.
Yeah.
Until Ken screwed up his scoring, it was 75 to 75 to 75 to 73.
Yeah.
It was tight.
But he came in last by 2 points. Just
But Ken did have another 5 points.
he
and
did.
forgot
He
to
did.
score,
So
right?
you finished last. I get it, but it was close. That's all I'm saying.
It's not very exciting. Getting $3 is.
Yeah, it doesn't feel. Yeah, I didn't like it. I liked it
Yeah.
about a third as much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When I
or
can go here and I
2/3,
can
right.
get 3 things. So yeah. So I'll go here and go 1, and I get a sail, smokestack, and
A cannon.
cannon.
Oh, Murr. These ironically, this was one of the first games that introduced me to heavy cardboard back in 2015.
Oh, that's awesome.
What are you at now, Murr? Kevin, this is a lot like High Frontier at the beginning, taking the first 20 turns to build a vessel. He's not wrong.
I need the money.
Yeah.
Which means that end of my turn, this goes there.
Ooh, for employees.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the employee options that are out there.
Same.
And I didn't want to pay any money.
Wow.
I'll take that money,
That
please.
is the most excited I've seen Martin.
So you take $4.
Plus another 3.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. $4 total, which is nice. I could do with that. And of course, I have the ability to.
Yeah, and see, we're actually excited about this.
It's kind of nice, but I'm
because-
actually not, because actually I want to go here and grab this
gross.
ability, which will be useful if I want to grab things like captains.
Yep.
All right.
And one of the things, so we just happen to be building slowly, but you can build quickly. Build small ships quickly. So
You could on your second turn.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Third.
If I had stuff,
No second because you have the $6.
yeah.
if I had something that wanted me to do that, then I would be all about that. But right now, it's telling me to do something very specific, and
So
yeah.
let me explain. Pause here for a moment and explain why we don't like this contract. This says you get points for every ship that you put at sea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ships. 6 is a very high number. But if you're putting out 3 and 4 size ships, you can boom, and nothing else can come close to 32 points.
That'll be a crazy dinghy, but yes, lots of dinghies.
So that Anyway,
All right.
yes. Man of my word.
Oh, it fell.
Okay. Okay. I finish my action.
Yeah.
I rulebook.
Over there.
Ah,
Thanks. All right. Let's see. Is it? I know what I'm choosing, but
I know what I'm getting.
but I want to do this right. Here we go.
and-
You when you remove the 4th cube from the reserve halfway through the game. So at the end of my turn. Technically. All right. So get ready.
Yeah.
But I am going to.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
closer.
There we go. So I am going to go ahead and grab some ship pieces. I have $2.
I guess I know what I'm doing.
You're getting a canal.
I am.
Yes.
I need one.
Yes, you do.
I would like 2, but one is.
Yeah, no, I had to get 2 also.
I wanted the one that you grabbed, and with the combination of another one, but
Thanks, Move, for the follow.
you know what happened? A canal came out that had both of the things I want on it. Yeah. So.
So I really want that. I don't need that as much, right? All right, so I will choose that for $1.
Good idea. Need to get the smokestacks.
Now's the decision point.
Pivot.
Yeah, I think we are. Okay. So, if that's the case... Yeah, let's... Is that just stupid? 1, 2... No, I don't... Oh, wait. There. 1, 2, 3... 1, 2... Yeah. I don't think it's stupid. Alright. So that was $1. That'll be free. I'm going to show which ones I chose. And then... Is it worth paying the $1? None of that helps. That doesn't. There. All right. So those can refill, but we are going to go ahead and set C.
$2.
Yeah, so I owe $2 for the pieces. Those 3 are the one. These 2 and this are what I chose. So I think we will lock those in there, and then I will lock that in there. That feels good. So this bad boy is going sailing. It's small, but like a marsupial, because they're fast. So here we go.
Bum, bum.
There we go. So that bad boy is what's sailing. So we have a propeller and a smokestack. So that's a base of 4 plus 1, which is a speed of 5.
Mm-hmm.
And that 5, is it worth the extra 2 points? I think it is. We will start right here and going 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's going to be a base of 10 points because 5 for the blue ribbon and my speed there. So there's that. I hit the crane spot, which is going to be an extra point for having the crane. So it's going to be 1 more. And then at the end, I have a crane, which is worth 2 points. And then I get 2 more, which is going to be a total of 15 because of the captain and the propeller.
The propeller doesn't count as
I know. So I only counted 1.
Oh, so that should... Okay.
1. So it is a base of 4. That's 5. Plus the blue rubber band is 10. 11, 12, 13, 14. You're right. I'm wrong. 14 points. There we go.
Good to have somebody keeping an eye on this guy.
Seriously, shady as all gets out. There we go. And that bad boy
Martin's still in the lead.
has, I would argue he has. And now we all have to discard. That's close.
Done. Wait.
Well,
Oh,
you
done.
only discard 2. I mean, okay, sure.
What?
He's just decided for both.
I'm fine with it.
For both. What do you mean?
He's
Oh,
discarding
you do?
No.
It
you
says
discard-
2 right there.
No, you decide both
No, you have to
right
decide
now.
all
Yeah,
of them,
no, it's but you're down to 1 and 1.
This
Oh,
is
yeah.
advanced.
I thought
right?
that's-
So, yeah.
Look at it. Hold on. Here, I'll show everybody.
It's in the rulebook, I'm sure. I've seen it written
Oh, I see. I misread that. Okay, that's fair enough.
See, at 4 players, you get rid of 2 each right now.
Mm-hmm.
So because of what I sent with,
All right.
there is... That's just a dumb... Yeah, this is a no-brainer for me. All right. Gone. All right. Derek. So that's the halfway point of the game, by the way.
Yep.
Damn it. Okay, well, let me get somewhere to go. I'll spend 2, and I will take from the very end of the of this area. I'll grab this one right here.
That's amazing, Mur. 3,421 days consecutive of playing a game.
It's crazy.
Wow.
Wow.
I love board games.
I wish.
I don't love board games that much.
If I could, I would have.
Really?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I was for a while. We were consecutive for a long time.
That's incredible.
Without playing, so you can only solo so much.
Yeah. Unless you're a solo only player, then the answer is no.
Oh yeah, you can continue forever.
So I do need that. I hate doing it, but I need to do it. I'm blue.
Oh, I got $1.
I'm going here. I'm going to pay $1.
And bounce it around, do a
Yeah,
smokestack.
I need a smokestack.
Okay. Pink. Thanks.
Interesting choices.
Mm-hmm.
I think let's grab some stuff.
I support this.
I'll grab one of those. Grab the freebie.
Thank
Well,
you.
I took $3 for.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
All right, that's all. We've seen all the commodity tiles. So after, if somebody discards any, like what I'm about to do, probably, I think. I mean, $2 for the cloth and that? I think that's worth it, right? $2 and 2 of those things. The other, oh yeah, because that's too far. Yeah, so it's really $4. That'll work. So I will go, so that, whoop, skip it, move on over to there. So for the coal, that'll be a stoker and a smokestack. And for that will be $2. And because I'm ahead of 2, that'll be a total of 4 guilders. Thank you, sir. Oop. And that still goes into the discards, and I'm not shuffling them yet until we're all done with all those.
And Derek, you're going there, I assume?
Yeah, maybe. He still needs a, oh no.
He's got a canal.
I have a canal.
Yep. Well, Murr says they don't watch TV at all, him and his wife. Last time TV was on for the 23 Indy 500 in May.
I guess
I dig that. I can appreciate
absolutely
it.
dig
parts.
that.
Yeah.
get some parts. I'm not going to sail on this one. I'm going to be one. I'll make it one short. It's important for me to get. Oh, there's just no. The sails aren't fantastic.
I'm going to go ahead and throw the ones on top. So the thing you need to be careful about while you think, I'm trying to stall, give you some time. You'll notice there's the ones and twos. After a while, obviously you want to make sure you're not grabbing the twos, so you could just do that, and that way.
I think in the rules it says put the twos off to the side.
Yeah,
and
you
only bring
can,
them in
right,
when you
yeah.
when you need
Yeah.
them. So,
Makes sense.
Yep.
and you didn't actually mention the other way the game could end, which is never going to happen, but with the chip pieces.
Oh, yeah, you can run out of ship pieces theoretically. I've never seen it happen.
And
though.
that would end the game.
Right.
So you don't get the full set of turns.
I'll take a 0. I'll take a front piece. Yeah,
That's a
well, it's a bad bow. I only have
You have
$2.
$2.
I know. I want to get speed up. Right now I have 0 speed on my ship. My
I mean,
ship is a
there's
1.
these for those $2. This right there is a speed of 4.
I understand. I know. It would be a different ship. It would, the ship I'm currently making would not be helpful for that journey. But maybe I can do a short journey on this one. So let's go here, and then.
Dimitri, I appreciate it. YouTube's Modern TV. We appreciate you tuning in and watching. Thank you.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, that does make sense.
Kevin says he hasn't watched TV since 2012.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I stopped watching TV a while ago, but I like sports.
Yeah, that's the problem. You and sports are best served live.
Yep.
So $2 to spend. Yeah, that end is a really good end. But I could buy that same. Nah.
Now here's the thing: you can still put this. You could put it like right here. Or
Oh no,
here,
no,
right?
no! Yeah.
right.
Here, ooh, yeah. That's not as happening.
I said
my
you could. I mean, you know your plan.
All right, so I have this, so I can stick extra people in.
Without a cabin, right? You can put 2 without cabins?
Oh, I thought I have to have a cabin and I get 2 in the area.
You tell me.
So what was the question?
I think it's put
this-
2 people on a ship without cabins.
Yes, without 2 people on a ship without a cabin.
Without a cabin?
Yeah,
Hold on, but
pretty
it's
sure that's the
not
case.
stokers.
Not stokers, yeah, not
but
stokers.
not stokers because
No, I
they're not
understand.
people.
He
They're
doesn't have any,
propellers.
he doesn't have any stokers,
I
so
understand. But that's
A builder allows you to put extra crew or equipment on a ship without needing a cabin or mounting point. So in that case, it's the cabin.
wow.
With the exception of the stoker. Allows you to add up to 2 specific pieces. Stokers, you can only add 1.
that's
Yeah. So 2 dudes don't. 3, if you include the captain, don't need a cabin.
All right. So cranes, I don't need. I don't need that. I don't need that. I can't afford. Can't afford that. All right. So I can't actually do this action. So I'll come here, and do get $2. And that is this on the outside.
No, that is your white.
Inside.
Yes.
All right. So let's move. I'll spend $1 and get another captain and another
A soldier. Okay.
I mean, you left me it, so I might as well take it.
Try not to sound too thrilled about
Well, I wasn't planning on doing it now, but I need to do it, so yeah, I will do it.
what? Ship pieces?
Chip pieces. I need a front and a back and something else. I'm going to take the. I don't need anything specific on the front and the back, so I'll take the free ones. Unless there's a lifeboat. Is there a lifeboat front back?
No, and there's that.
For 2, I'm not spending $2 on that.
Very thrifty of you. Dollar store shipyard over here.
All right, that's that, and then I need a front or a back or a middle. It doesn't matter. I want something with a mount.
Well, it looks like you're spending at least $1 for a crane or a cannon.
or that.
Oh yeah. Well, you said a middle. Sorry.
Oh well, it could be a middle. It could be a front or a back also.
All right, fair enough.
It's I don't. Yeah, none of them are great. I'm gonna take the.
We appreciate you, Spot. Thank you. Be more like Spot, y'all. Says I watch Heavy Cardboard on TV for better resolution. By the way, try Twitch. It's
Yeah.
even clearer
Yeah.
over on Twitch.
Yeah.
And comment on my phone so you get double thumbs.
So yeah, I wouldn't be able to. There's no middles that are. Wow, the middles don't have those mounts except for the one that's $2, and I'm not spending $2, so I'll take this one. All right, done.
That was
Wow.
That was
sailing
2
2
ships.
ships.
Yeah, these 2 ships.
Wow.
Sounds
All
so
right.
enthusiastic about them, Shrek.
No, they're fine. They're fine ships. Captain doesn't need a cabin. Stokers, my stokers, since I have this power, they don't need a cabin, but I'll put them, or they're special cabins. So I'll just put them in the back.
Except that's not a back. That middle one is.
Thank
yeah.
you. But I'll put them there, and then a smokestack, and 2 sails. So, all right, that's
Which one do you want to start with?
They are functionally identical for the canals that I have. So, actually, we'll start with this one.
Okay.
They're not functionally identical.
Okay.
All right, so my ship is going to start here. Oh, right, you don't count the space it's on.
You do not.
No,
Forgot about that.
that blew me on Saturday. I forgot.
Right, so it's going to be. I'm missing on a point. So it's going to be.
Hold on. What's your speed?
My speed for this one is I have a stoker and a smokestack and a sail, so it's 5.
And the sail makes it 5.
Yeah,
Yep.
makes it 5, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is 4 more
For the blue ribbon.
blue ribbon, and then 2 more for the 2 life preservers. Yep.
Yeah.
All right, and then and I have no cranes, but I do have 1 person, so it's another 1 for the person.
Yep.
And that's it.
All right. Sounds like 12.
That's 12.
12 for you are blue.
Okay,
And that ship has sailed.
that ship has sailed. All right, the other one is also 5 speed because it's got the
your boat is broken.
no, sorry.
There you go. All right. The keel snaps
Yes.
and it's taking on water.
It's got the smokestack, the stoker, and the sail. So that's 5 base.
Yep.
It has, and then it has a captain, so that's 1, no other people, and then it's going to sail 5. 1, 2, 3. I think I'm going to go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I had 2
Lifeboats.
Lifeboats was 2 more.
Yep, 1 point per, or 8 point per lifeboat per spot,
got
so
1
2
lifeboat
points.
there.
Yeah. Yep.
And then anything else? No, that's
Nothing
it. Right?
on the cannon, and it didn't land on anything, did it? It's
Nope.
an empty spot.
No, it's empty spot.
That looks like 8.
8 more.
And 8 and 12 sounds like 20.
Yep. 2 ships. Done.
All right, that was exciting. Not often you see a double shakedown. That's cool.
Yeah, no, and it took basically all my stuff. So almost all my
Yeah,
stuff.
let's start over, shall we? All right, good. Rich and Cheesy says, can confirm quality on Twitch is just higher. The fidelity, and I'm not sure why, because 1080p at 60 is 1080p at 60, but...
Right.
All right, Pink. Martin?
Yes. Yes. I'm not super excited by the options, but I think I'm going to do this one again. I'm going to move 1 step and take this. Since I've got a bit of wheat in my commodity area, I might as well...
And that is the
Extra
1 point,
when
or
taking
yeah,
it.
the first one, so makes sense. All right. Well, I think I have decided already on that. All right. Could take $4 and then take the action of my choice. No. I am going to need another one of those. I'm definitely going, but the problem is it's there, and that is less than ideal. And I don't care about that. So no. Yeah, I could. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna need another canal. So I will spend $1. And I'll take the blue ribbon, the cheaper one. There. I will figure out where it's going here in a moment. And then Derek, while I figure that. Oh, wow. There's 2 more blue ribbons up there.
All right, so $5 seems good, not good. Move 1, 3.
Yeah. That'll work. Yeah, good. All right. I think we counted it right, Dimitri.
Yeah, I think we did.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll double check, but yeah,
All
I
right,
think we
so
did.
what I think I'll do, which against my better judgment, I'm going to go here.
Take $5.
$5.
Spend 6.
And 6. Then I'm going to get parts for my
Your pile of ship.
my wonderful ship, because I think it's time I send it out, even though it's not going to go anywhere. So what I think I want to do is get this one here,
Okay, I got you.
and then the one next to it.
This one.
Yeah, so
Okay.
that's my $2.
Okay, and then would you like a freebie?
And the other one will be that, and then I need one more piece, which I guess I could send this. It's kind of a waste. Take it. Yeah.
All right, pay your $2, and then you will refill.
All right, and I can send my thing out.
All right, there we go.
This is the slowest moving thing ever.
That's all right. Hey,
I
doesn't
didn't
have
even
to be
need
fast.
use this.
I think Dimitri's right. I think I shorted myself 1.
Did you?
I should be 21. Yeah.
Okay, then we believe you. 21. All right, we'll give you the extra.
Yep. It's
Thanks, Dimitri. Clearly.
I think I didn't count my captain.
Ah.
my second captain.
Okay.
All right. So here's my ship. My ship is very slow at the speed of 2.
Yeah, it's a base of 1
Yeah, it's basically
plus
1
a sail.
plus 1 sail.
All right.
So guess what? I'm gonna go 1, 2.
All right,
Look at
checks
that.
out.
Woo! All right, and I cross over the wonderful
wow.
cannons.
Wow.
So I'm gonna get 2 plus 3 for
Plus-
which will be
No.
5
No.
because
It's
I crossed
6.
the cannon.
It's 6.
6 more.
Oh, it's 6.
Cannon, soldier.
So
Oh, it's the soldiers too. 6. Okay.
No, soldiers are 1 point each. It's just.
I know. It's
Okay.
6 total.
6, yes.
Yeah. No, I got it. All right, and then we go through the list.
Yep, then or humans are 1.
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep. Keep
and,
going.
And then I have 3 cannons, so I get the additional 6.
yeah.
I mean, 18's pretty good.
18.
18 is nice.
That's the best single ship anybody's had. Sail it!
It was slow, but it made it.
Well, it's like a battleship.
It actually
Yeah.
is. It's exactly what it is.
I mean,
Dude. Oh no, it's too big.
right. It's ponderous.
That's what she
It's
said.
ponderous.
All right.
All right, so blue.
Yeah, okay, well, I hadn't actually thought about what I wanted yet.
I'm
So
staring at my ship too much.
I can't do that. I don't want to do that. Oh, that's available. Yeah. Commodities. I'm going to be spending $1 for the coal, the one with coal. Yeah. Done.
All right, now I have to shuffle while Martin takes his turn. Pink.
Bink.
Bing.
You take it, and I can. Ding,
Put
ding.
me on equipment.
Equipment.
So
Hold on.
you
Yeah.
fail.
So that gets punted. Nope, push it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Equipment.
Equipment, please. Equipment.
Oh, sorry,
Equipment.
not employees.
Yep, and I'm going to pay 2. So it advances 1 anyway, and I pay 2 more. So I get a cannon, and please also give me a sail and a crane, because I always like sails and cranes.
Well, okay. I guess we do that, and I don't care. Okay. I think I have to. Chips. We will go that. We will go that.
Yeah, it's a nice stoker.
And I think I take the freebie. So it's going to be a total of $2 right there.
Are you sailing?
Nope.
Nope. All right, so Derek can go then.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
That goes there.
Get $1.
Let's see. That is.
I mean,
Five,
stokers
six,
seem
seven.
good. You guys really like stokers, but I have no money.
You have no money. So
But I'll get $1 by going.
True, yeah, so you could take the stoker if you wanted to.
No, just stay on target.
Get a stoker and an officer and a gentleman.
There you go.
Yeah, so.
So I think those are the 3 that I just bought, right? Nope. It was these that I just bought. There we go.
Yeah, I'll go here. I'll receive $1. I'll spend that $1, and then I will get a stoker, and I'll get a stoker, and I'll get a military guy because I'm all about
Soldier.
soldier.
That's great.
Technically, I would argue should be a sailor, but you know,
Should be a marine.
thank you. It's back in the day, right? Yep.
I'm blue.
What do y'all think so far? Y'all enjoying it? Is it what you expected for those that haven't played it?
So I
What do y'all think?
I I get $2, and then I will go here and with this tile, that tile, I will get a smokestack, a sail,
And $3.
and $3. I could do an extra action, but I'm not going to.
Pink.
Oh, doing yet another employee, I think. Seems a little excessive, but that does allow me to go boop and grab the.
Some
Yeah.
points.
It's
Level
4
two.
points total. Yeah.
So it feels like not a bad thing to do.
I don't have a choice. I'm basically just following what Martin does, which is what my plan was 2 turns ago.
Which is what?
His last thing.
Oh, that,
because of the
yes.
way it worked out, and it's exactly what I need. So, getting 2 smokestacks. My ships are legitimately trying to earn the blue ribbon.
Legitimately. All right. This leaves me. I can go get another, because I'm very fast in the water, so I'm gonna make sure I get some more space to cool out. But I'll tell you what, I didn't want to do this, but now that I look at it, it looks actually way more appetizing to me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go here and just get $1. I'm gonna see blue, 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 blue. Seems really good.
I mean, it's $6 to $9 potentially, or, you get the idea.
Yeah. Or lots
So,
of candy.
folks at home are saying, Rich and Cheesy says, I didn't even know this game existed, and this is the second edition, and it's by Suchy. Mind blown. Looks neat, though, and pretty advanced for a 2009. And Shoitan says, still holds up well for an older design, smooth but engaging decision-making. Yeah. Yep.
I'm going to go here. I get $2. I'm going to spend that $2 on one of those 2 tiles.
Could I interest you in a blue ribbon or possibly a blue ribbon?
It's going to be one of those 2.
Okay.
I need to do the math on the so that's
Well, they have the exact same icons.
Right. Yeah.
It's just the order in which you want them.
right. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and they're both. Oh, interesting. I could go that way. Yes, I will take the one closer to me.
All right. So the one in front.
This is going to go right there.
The first 2.
No, the other 2. All right, good.
Yep. Okay.
All right, pink.
Can I interest you in $4?
It's possible. I think I want something else.
Just making sure I chose the right thing. Okay. Okay.
$4 would have some.
No, can't. Okay.
Give me. No, I'm going to go here
Employee action
and grab myself a captain.
for $1.
Nope. I don't spend money to rotate that.
Oh, yes, sir. Okay, fair enough. Look at me, I don't spend money to rotate. Don't care about that. I got one more. I don't think I care about that. Ship pieces, there's honestly only one. I guess 2 that I care about. But the problem is the way the money works out. How much money do you have, Derek? He has a ton. So I'm going to let Derek get ship pieces.
I'm going to let him get you.
I'm
I
glad
might
you
not
got
want-
that. Yeah, you do. You have no ship pieces. I assume you do, but employees all of a sudden aren't as exciting. I don't need that now because of the way things have worked out. So that's gone. There's that. That getting a crane.
You can't do that.
Oh, I can't. Right, I just got off of that. Taking 4. That's so gross. Let's see, who's white? Derek is. So claiming a commodity unless Shrey does that. I need 3. Okay, I got to do that 3 times. I think I'm going to need the money. So while that feels really disgusting to me, getting to $4, that is that. All right, go ahead.
We have fallen.
Can't get up. An employee. Interesting.
1.
2.
Yeah. And I'll get the Stoke so I can put Stoker on my
Without having
Yeah.
a cabin for him. Okay. All right, so that goes away.
That was the last employee I needed. But the game was over now. We'll see.
There we go.
We'll see if I can get something out. Blue.
Wow. Like, I've never seen this. Well,
I expected Derek,
I
but
will do
it's
it.
effectively the same. To me,
yeah.
it just means that it's going to be me or Martin that takes it next.
Right.
Then,
So
right?
I'm going to need to spend some money.
I'll be doing it with money probably.
So, is there a... Oh, come on. Oh, there's that. So I'm going to spend $1 on this. That's one of the pieces. We'll go there.
Okay.
I need a front, and none of them are particularly interesting.
They're called bows, people.
Bow.
Thank you.
I think I'm just going to send the
Watch
ship.
out. He'll give you a stern warning.
Ah!
And then
appreciate you.
Well, gotta give a little.
Yeah, no.
this is a
Maritime
fine
jokes.
piece. So I'll
Looks
spend-
like you owe $1, sir.
Yes, I already paid it, so this ship is done.
All right, a moment. Let me refill here.
So
since
many
Martin-
ships.
Oh, sorry. I was.
Reading.
Yep.
That's all right. There we go.
Catching up.
All right. So Shrey,
All right.
sail your dinghy.
Yes, it's a very small ship, but it does have a smokestack and a sail and a stoker. So
Wow.
it's 5 speed.
5.
Yeah.
Small
Okay.
but fast.
Yes.
Agile.
So that's 5. It has a captain, so it's
Like
1.
a corsair. All right.
And nothing else that's relevant for scoring of those pieces, but it moves 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's no crane or business person on it, but it does have. I do have 2 lanterns, and then 5 for the
Blue
blue
ribbon.
ribbon. Puts me at 13.
13 for blue.
Storms into the lead.
That is done, and I do have enough money to do another action, but I'm not going to.
Pink.
Pink.
Derek?
Fuel. Put me on the sell commodities.
$1.
And I will. My wheat is going to go for a captain,
And you receive $1.
and I'll get $1. My cloth is going to go for a soldier, and my coal is going to go for $3.
So he passed up the 2 free dollars for the wheat.
Yes.
Okay.
I wanted a captain.
No, I hear you. No, I'm not critiquing it. I'm just simply pointing out because you got the extras.
Oh, I realise that, but
Remember,
that-
you can only take 1 extra action per
I
turn.
know.
Okay.
We're getting close to the time where I'm going to have to
okay.
worry about that, but I'm
right.
still giving myself a little bit of time here.
Yellow's up, please. Okay. So I guess y'all don't want to. What do I need? I
team
definitely
players?
need that. There is. Absolutely, that's the right answer.
Well, you're not going to do what I want to do, so.
I don't need that. I only need one thing, and that doesn't really. That's not great. So. I messed something up, but that's okay. It's okay. I know I can get that. But that's all that does for me. Oh, that's so gross. Fine. There. I will take the cheap canal. And we will go there. Done.
Yellow's over. White turn. I will. Ooh.
You want to sell, not take.
I can't do it because he's there.
Yes.
You'll be able to next turn.
Yeah. The two things I want to do are both being taken currently. So I can come here, get another thing, get $1, and then do the action.
Oh, yeah, that'll work.
It's going to be a weird thing, though. Watch. This is going to be really odd. All right, so I'll take this bottom one.
Okay,
There.
get $1.
Yeah, I'll get $1.
And then pay your 6
Pay 6.
to then be able to sell.
To move this one to get 6, and one one cannon.
Which tile are you using?
Hold on.
Oh, sorry. There you
Okay,
go.
yeah.
$6 and a cannon.
So basically, you did all that to get a cannon.
Yeah, for free.
All right, that worked for free. That was
and
that
this
was
too.
cool.
And
Yeah,
this
and it replaced it. Yeah, for free. You just got given a cannon. That was
It's a way of getting a cannon.
Fact is, that's blue.
Well, what I want is not really free. So I'll get money. 2 money, and I'll move this an extra space for
A sale.
a sale.
Oof. Rich and Cheesy asks, is the recess board just for fun or piece layout limiter? What part of the recess board? Because again, you have this.
I think it makes it easier because you're not sliding stuff all over the place.
Yeah, it does. I think it's.
You could play without it.
Yeah,
almost.
but it is
It
nice.
is handy though.
And you build it yourself.
Yeah,
so.
playing with the physical old board and this new one. I like.
Yeah, I like this better. I agree.
Yeah, no, I think it makes it just that much easier to handle. So
Yeah, having edges is good.
you get it next time.
I'm going to go for a bit of ship piece action.
Glory to Rome.
Okay. Well, you got time. I mean, I don't know what you're in a rush for.
Yeah, that's why I have this $6.
Yeah, this is why I had this $6.
I'm getting
Grab
pieces
this.
no matter what
No, grab
happens.
this.
I'm getting pieces.
Well, at
of
least
it.
you're grabbing crap I don't want, so you're making other stuff cheaper.
Right.
What? So why are you complaining about me?
I'm not
Because I want to
complaining.
be able to take the action, but
Martin, you did not hear a peep from me.
You can
I
take the
didn't.
action, Edward. You
Huh?
can. You absolutely can take the action.
I know I can. I will next turn.
You will. You could now,
Yeah.
if you really wanted to, but I don't know if it's worth it. There are other things that you probably need to do also. so-
Probably there are. The problem is you two Utes are on the things I really want. Oh, that's actually kind of interesting now. Because that changes that.
That's a shame.
I want all the things. Basically, where pink and blue are.
Well, you need.
So, okay, because
you need chippers
I'll be honest,
and
I have
canal.
never, in all the times I played this game, I have never once taken that. That says
Yeah.
you can put 2 smokestacks on a ship without mounts.
Yep.
But anything above those 2 must have a it's normal after the
It's 2
first
horse
2.
speed.
Yeah, just like my cabin people.
Okay. Yeah, all right, fine. I mean, it's not really what I wanted, but
You get $1.
I get $1 out of it as well, which, hey, look at that. I wonder what that $6 does.
Derek.
Okay, done.
$4 seems really good, and then I can take the action. But then it.
No, because technically, once I leave this, it comes off, so that doesn't work spot. But I like where your head's at. Yeah, the player boards. It's nice and it's functional.
All right, so I'll go here. So this for. Sorry. Oh, put it up here. So that will give me $8, and for the blue, I'll take another cannon.
Okay, $8 on a cannon. All right, checks out.
And I'm only going to take
$2
because
to do something.
Yeah, and I'm going to get some parts because I need to start doing this portion of the game.
You know, the namesake.
Yeah, and can I get the most stuff?
That would have been a sensible thing to do. Oh well.
Let's see. I love these cannons, so I'll just take some
Yes,
cannons.
you do love the cannons, don't you?
I'm all for it because
There's another one there if you want.
Trey's like, please, because no. All right. No.
He doesn't need the space of the stoker also. So.
All right. You owe $1 for that.
He's right. I don't have the stoker space. That's why I can do that.
Pay $1.
And $1.
All
Seemed
right.
really good. I'm happy. I feel like
Well,
I can do stuff.
I do need to do this, so I'll spend $1.
A soldier and a captain.
So
no.
actually, no, I get $3, so I'll spend $2.
Are you taking your finger off?
I'll net 2. Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, yeah,
He did.
yeah,
Oh, right, okay.
So he
Uh,
spent
this is
$1,
what
so
you
he's
get.
getting a stoker and a captain.
exactly. Yes,
I got you.
the 2 things that I need for my ship. Two of those things I need for my ship. Oh boy, everything's challenging to get.
I agree.
I know what you
Everything
mean.
is challenging to get. I wholeheartedly agree.
Where do I go with this? I could do that.
Free.
Choose the right number. And clear some stuff out of the way. So yeah, I think I'll go for the money.
$4.
$4.
You just
And I am going to spend on an action. I am going to take a couple of pieces. I'm going to take this and which one?
There goes that.
No,
Okay.
I think I want this.
that was there. It's important.
That takes that. I want to have the captain,
I guess you're done.
the soul.
You
yeah.
can't take any more. Okay, because he has no
Yes,
room.
I have no room.
And you're sailing, I assume.
Soldier. I'll take a cannon.
He would have to,
He
actually.
doesn't want to sail. He's decided he's just gonna.
And put a crane on there.
It's like the tea right into the ocean.
Okay, I've got a speed of 1. Really high speed ship here.
Whew.
So I get. Let's put my money to one side. So I'll score here. So I'll get 1 for that. Then I get. I want a cannon spot, so I get another 1 for my cannon. Well, 2 for the cannon and the soldier. And then I get 4 for the cannon and the crane. So that's a 4. And 1 for the captain and 1 for the soldier.
That looks like 9 for that pile of
That's a
ship.
9 point. Yeah, but the ship. It's
9 to 23.
I'm happy with it.
All right. That's all that matters.
Exactly. You can criticize all you like.
No, I just said it.
You said it was part of ship.
It is, in fact, a pile of ship.
There-
Mine also will be a pile of ship.
We all have piles of shit.
Yes. Don't be defensive.
Sorry.
All right.
I wasn't paying attention.
That just dropped.
No.
Oh boy.
Oh God.
So we have
How many turns? 3?
3. Who started this?
Oh, this is mine.
Derek did. So I have 4. Y'all have 3.
Oh.
Including the bonus?
Yes. No, bonus comes after.
Bonus is after.
But that's only one thing. One piece.
Okay.
So I need to pop to the loot, and then I need to think hard.
Okay. Yeah, let's not do anything stupid. Just take some ship pieces.
Okay. That's all right. I can still do it.
So, I don't care about the bow. That'll go there. You know what? Hold on one second. No. Roll that back. I am not. You're happy, Derek. You are going to be happy. I'm taking that action instead. I will spend $1. 2 smokestacks. Derek.
All right. I'll take this one right. I can't reach it. Thank you.
That's 1. What
I
else?
need a place for them to stay. So let me get that front.
The bow.
Yeah. And do I want to leave right now, or do I want to? This is hard. So that gets me a 4, but that gives me everybody. So I really just need something cheap. I'll just take this guy over here. All right, let's put everything. Oh, no, actually, I will not take this one. Oh shoot, you already. And I'll just take the a front, just a front. Shoot. Never mind, I'll just take it.
No,
It's
it's
fine.
no.
I didn't realize that you did that.
Relax. Take the piece you want.
Okay. All right.
Just you took it and you said you were done, so we'll throw it there.
I apologize.
And you took the free bow already,
Yeah.
so it's like that.
Okay, great. I'll take this one for $1.
So you owe an extra $1. I think that's 2 all day.
$2? Okay. Done.
So how many actions we got? We've got 2 actions plus the extra action. Is that how?
Something like that, 2 or 3. I'm not sure.
All right. What I need is. I do need this anyway, so I'll do it now, which gets me $2. I mean, $2 is tough to pass up. I probably will spend the $2 for the one with the.
Oh, hold on, wait.
Oh,
Forgot.
Oh, it's gonna be cheaper.
refill it.
Sweet. I'll take the cheap one, the cheaper band, or the only one out there actually. And then how do I arrange this?
All right, Martin.
So I think the thing to do is to take this action to sell stuff. Where are we? We're here. Yeah, that's okay. So I'll come over here to sell.
No. Leave that there.
Oh, that's all right.
It's this one.
Oh, it's this one. No, it's okay. I'll be all right with that. So I will get, rather than one of my wheats, I will take a captain.
I got it.
Thank you.
I'll take a captain. My wheat will get me 3, and I'll get 4 for the coal, so that's a total of 7.
Mm-hmm.
And you spending?
And I'm definitely taking an extra action, yes. So I'm going to take an extra action to get ship parts, I think. Ship parts, or do I go for canal? Well, canal's kind of boring, isn't it? Nothing really interesting in the canal area. So I think I'll go for ship parts right now. And what do I want? I don't think I'm too worried.
I know I need that.
I can afford to go for cheapy stuff, I think.
Oh man, this is gonna be tight.
Yes.
It is gonna be really tight for me.
So I'll go this. Unlikely I'm going to need a crane for anything, but I've got plenty of sails. I don't think I need to care very much. But a lifeboat could be slightly handy. You can get lots available on there, but on the other hand, there's also plenty of life preservers available as well. So maybe I'll go this and spend $1.
You're sure? Before I reset it?
No. But I haven't said I'm sure I'm done yet, have I? Now I'm done.
All right.
Thought I'd blown it for a second there, but realised no, I didn't.
That's a break-even play, and it works as if I had that, and that would be 8. I mean, it's viable, but it doesn't get me the extra $1 is the problem. And I need that. Okay, so if I need that, I get one there, and then cash. That's viable. But the problem is it's an efficiency of actions, right? I don't need that, so but the problem is I have to sell it. Okay. So I have this, one more, and the free. This.
No, because you said I had one more, so I have two more. Or do I not have two more?
The hole is right here. So we have gone a third of the way through this. So you have two more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, two more, and then the free.
And then
yeah.
the free
Yes.
turn,
And
not
then
the free tile.
and then well, that's not a free
No, I
tile.
just want to make
That's-
sure we're.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah.
Hoping to get there.
Okay.
Yeah, I
so,
need two. I need
so that
two and a
means
three, yes.
I have 3 actions, and I can buy a 4th.
I need 3 actions. but I
2
only
of
have
which, and I need 3. That
Well,
doesn't
I'm
work.
confused. How many
You have 3 turns left.
Three
full
ac-
turns.
3 full turns left. Okay.
Oh,
Well,
I have
no.
2.
2 full turns and an extra action, right?
That's right.
Yes, 2 for yes.
Yes.
Because
Yep.
the third turn is not a full turn.
Yes.
Because I can't,
Because
Also,
you can't
I
buy
can't
it. You
spend
can't
money.
buy an extra action.
which is important. Yeah.
Yes.
But knowing that I've got 2 full turns is good because that gives me good actions. Good.
Oh, that's true. Look at that money.
So that's
That's
2.
why I
I can
didn't
only
spend
buy
it.
2. I can't.
I was looking to have it all at the finish so that I could
That size.
coordinate.
Yeah, it's not going to work no matter what I do. So I need to be able to do that, so I have to pivot one way or the other. One too many actions. So
Mm-hmm.
that that actually makes more sense. There, get the buck that I get for free and get the extra speed.
Mm.
Done.
Yep.
Guess what action I can't take? Cart parts. Or ship parts. Alright, $2.
Guess what action I can take? Shipboards.
I know.
You can if you like.
I'll be able to do it
You can
twice.
do it.
Yeah, he could.
You just gotta get some commodities and take the money.
Yeah.
I know.
Feels like a wasted action if you're going to use. Not going to use his commodities, but.
Oh yeah, but you know, that's we're trying to be helpful here, not sympathetic.
I'll go 1 and get
crane.
crane
Crane
and smokestack and cannon. Might as well use it before the game ends.
All right. Hey, I'm going to get shipboards. I need. I don't want to spend money, but I might. But I need middle pieces. Basically, that's all I need is middle pieces. So it's gonna be $1 and free mid. So I want this one and these 2. As much as I would like.
Final answer?
As much as I would like life preservers, they are not. I don't want to spend the. Oh, actually, sorry. Instead of this one, which is here, because I had to pay for that, I want this one because it's the same cost, but it's got a life preserver on it, which is
Final answer?
final answer. So that's. And yeah, done. Martin is ooh, and there's a buck here. Martin is pink.
Yep, because, you know, what happens?
Wow.
I think this might pile up since
Yeah,
getting
because
this,
we haven't
this
got
late
much
is
ability to use it.
yeah.
Yeah, so I really need a bit of canal.
Yes.
So given that, well, I really want the free canal because I want to preserve my ability for extraction. So it's going to have to be this.
So that it's just 1 action.
And I will be spending money on another action, so wait while I figure out how I need to orientate this canal so that I will get what I need when
Just
I do
wait.
that.
We're here.
So, 1,
We're gonna go. I have 2 actions, 2 full actions,
I have 1.
including the. I have 2 full actions, including my ability to buy extra actions. I can do that 2 more times. Then everybody's going to take 1 extra action, any of those.
Got it. Okay.
And then after that, everybody is going to get the ability to buy a single ship piece if that would complete a ship.
Okay, now I understand.
Is that crystal clear to everybody at the table?
Yep.
100%.
Okay, now I buy ship parts. I buy this one. And,
Gonna be sailing
and this
again.
one, definitely.
Sailing
Sailing.
both
with
ships?
the boat.
Or one
No,
ship?
just the
Just
one.
one ship, okay.
And a sail. There is this ship.
And
Give
it's,
me a minute.
It is...
Speed of 2.
Okay.
1, 2.
Speed of 2.
It hits a lifeboat spot, and I've got 3 lifeboats.
Very nice.
And it's got a captain and a sail for 2.
The sail doesn't...
What's it? Sail does nothing.
Sail
Oh,
does
the
not.
sail doesn't have count. Okay.
That's 6.
6. Well, yeah, better than I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Alright, that was the extra action. And... Oh, and then a buckshot gun on that, yeah.
I have 1 extraction left. 3 actions.
So that gives me, that would put me at 10, which is 4. One. But the problem with that is I'm short 1. Aren't I? I don't know if I am. That's... Oh, wait. That could work. Yeah, no, it's not gonna build up.
Oh. Very interesting.
Well,
Oh, you can use it immediately, I suppose.
I will take the freebie. And then I will, I'm pretty sure I'm doing this. Let me, because that's taken, right? Yeah. Oh, that's actually interesting. So if I sold it. Oh, but you can't buy.
Which is
That
this
works.
here?
Yes, that's there. This is on this
Okay.
I will buy ship parts.
one.
Just stop.
Oh, with your free action. Oh, no, your money
I'm
action.
purchasing.
Yeah. You are...
Okay.
Sale or...
Yes. So that's a freebie. And then I will take, you know what?
Free. Free is good.
Okay.
Oh, both ships are going to sail. Fun. Your canal is long. You can go pretty far. Captains.
Wow.
And
Okay.
you could put a first
I'm
officer,
not.
but you're not going to. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah.
So here we go. This one will sail first. This has a base of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 15 for the speed.
Yep.
It'll be no light in 1.
And 1, yeah.
That one's done. 16 for that. Puts me at 30. That's 2 ships. This one has a base of 4. Make it 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 9, 10. 11, 12.
That's right.
That would have been
Blue ruban 4.
4, yeah.
Speed of 5 is 9.
Yeah,
10.
yeah.
11.
Right. 41. Wow. Yeah.
Very nice.
Done.
A 3, 4, and a 5 ship. All right.
Well, money gets me the action I'd like. So that's what I'll do.
It's $4.
$4.
Spending 6.
Yep.
2.
Take some parts. Could you
the ship pieces?
Shuffle that, please? Thank you. All right, so I'll take. I need 3 inside, so 1, 2.
Oh my gosh.
And 3.
Oops.
Yeah.
Final answer?
Hold on 1 second. Yeah.
One of them is sailing with lots of cannons.
Lots of cannons. Lots of soldiers.
All right, Derek.
And a stoker dude. I'll throw a crane on there. Why not?
You need a captain also.
Oh, okay.
All right.
All right, my sailing speed is 4 because I have the 2 stacks and I have this guy right here and I have nothing additional.
It's 5.
Hold on. So, a base of 1, right? Or
No, it's a base of 4.
He has the stoker and
okay.
Base of 4.
Okay, plus 1 is 5.
It's
Okay,
5.
got it. Sure. My
Why
bad.
would it be plus 1?
because that and take off one of them because you don't want to do that.
Oh! I thought you needed two. I thought
No.
you needed 2 to do that. Okay, cool.
So it's a base of 4.
Yes.
So
all
it's a
right.
speed of 4, in fact.
That's all I want to go.
In fact, that's all you can.
Yes, or else I run into the dock. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I received 4 for that. Yeah. I hit this one symbol, and that symbol had 1, 2.
Go.
Okay. And then I get 2 for each one of these cranes or cannons. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 8 more. Then I receive for people 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's
Got you. Keep
12,
going.
Yeah.
12. And then I think that's it.
That's it. So
That's still good.
12 and 6 sounds like 18.
Hey, that sounds familiar.
18 for weight, 36.
6.
I might-
Trey.
If you notice I'm doing
Ship
something,
Ship is very similar. All right.
well, you'll see when I
Yeah.
end the game.
All right. I need. Where is it? It's right there. I need this one. I need to pay to move further. So it moves 1, and then I'm going to pay to move a 2. So I desperately need
A smokestack.
a smokestack. And then, so the thing is, we're going to get an action where I can get my parts,
And then you can buy a
and I can buy another
piece.
part. So I don't
That's
think
it.
I need to worry about that. The question is, I have extra money.
This is the last time you
Is
can
it what?
spend for an extra action.
So I'm just trying to think. Is there something I should spend it on? Because I don't think anything makes sense.
Then you can save it for tiebreaker or buying ship pieces.
I could get a point.
Derek, your ship pieces, were they free? All of them?
No.
Thank you, Chip.
No, I took 1
Phil.
from the second row.
Phil, sorry. Okay.
I might, because I don't care about the ship pieces. Oh no, I do need the buck to be able to buy another. Yeah, I'm done. Done.
All right. So this just fell in. So this is Martin's last full turn.
Mhm.
I will take one full turn, and I can buy an extra action, and then we all can take any of the available actions. Actually, I got out of jail.
Sometimes it's nice to collect that $200.
I did that. Oh, no. Okay, so
Is it worth it? Yeah, it is. I think so.
that doesn't do it for me, does it? Two. We'll do this.
Unfortunately, I can't do both. That sucks. All right.
But there is that option, potentially.
So Martin has potentially 3 actions.
Well, all I think I have to do is this one, and I'll use my power to get another captain,
And you get $2.
which could be very important $2.
Are you buying an extra action?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, because you want that $2 if you want to be able to buy pieces, but probably so.
Yeah. How am I going to do this?
I can't buy the extra action. That's okay, though. That's okay.
I'm not going to be able to get what I really want. Things are somewhat tied. I am going to definitely need that. But if I do that now, I'm not going to move anything in my final turn, which would be silly.
Not yet, Adam.
So in which case, I think the best bet is to use an equipment here.
All right, so hold on. You're taking an extra action?
To pay yourselves.
And myself for the extraction. I'll take a crane and a sail.
Crane and a sail.
Okay.
It's not great, but
And,
All right.
And another crane, technically.
oh crikey, yes, of course. Such a shame.
Last regular action of the game. Which unfortunately has to be.
Does that mean all of us come off?
No,
Yeah,
not
just
yet.
leave it.
This is a regular
I know.
action.
After you're done, I'm saying.
It literally doesn't matter what ship pieces I get.
So don't spend money.
So I could either make it a 4 size or a 6. But I have to. That sucks. So I'll go that. I'll go that.
Yep.
And it literally doesn't matter.
Some flexibility.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Done. All right. This okay?
Okay,
Oh,
sure. Yeah, no.
6.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a stern. All right.
Yeah.
So now, everybody gets 1 action. Can be any of those. Doesn't matter what anybody else chooses.
Sounds good.
And you cannot buy an extra action. Well, no one can afford. Well, I guess Shrek could have, but all right. So what are you doing?
I would like a
That's
canal. So I'll take canal. Do I want to save $1? It's important to save.
Tiebreaker.
Well, I don't think I'm gonna have to worry about that. So you have 1 lantern. I'll spend $1 and I'll just get this guy.
Okay. Good.
41, I think. Shrek.
I think so.
I just want middle ship pieces. and I want as many life preservers as I can get. So I'll take the 2 life preservers that cost money.
These two?
Yep. And then I'll take whatever, this one, doesn't matter. Actually, maybe it doesn't matter? It does not matter. Okay, so that's $3.
All right, Martin, what is your action?
Well, guess it's not a bad idea to gamble. And when do we get when we take the final ship piece, what's the order of the ship piece taking?
Starting with Derek, because he's the first player.
Okay. Does that make a difference? That's that many points.
It's going to be a boring
Otherwise, I
final
get
voyage.
3 points. So I'll take the gamble.
So then I'll compare
So
it
I'll do equipment again. I'll spend a buck. So when I go here, so I'll take a cannon, a sail, and a crane.
All right, and then you're taking pieces also.
Yeah. I so desperately want a canal as well, but
Oh,
alas. All right, so. Oh, I can go that way. Okay. I have $4. So we will go 1. We will go 2 and stop there.
Okay.
So now, everybody, if they can purchase a single piece, they then purchase a single piece and go on a final shakedown cruise in turn order. That was $2.
All right, Derek, what do you want?
Uh,
A back, clearly.
a back.
A stern.
A stern, yes.
Yeah, so
Rear end.
$1 to get a stern
Curvy bit.
with a smokestacks, because probably be better. Yeah, that's it. That's the only one I can do. So $1. And let's go on this cruise with just the captain. So the captain's gonna jump here, and then we'll put the 2 smokestacks on. And
So it's a base of 1
yes,
for existing, and then +1 because there's 2 smokestacks, so a speed of 2.
yes,
1,
2.
2. So you get 2 points for the speed, 1 for your captain,
That's it.
and for all your, yeah, that's it. How many is it?
3.
3 points for white.
Yeah.
There we go.
Too many money actions.
Shrey.
I need a front. A bow.
At this point, you guys are doing it just to mess with me.
No,
Bye.
it's just I just don't think about it like that. I've never been a sailor. I've never.
Me either.
So it doesn't matter. I'll take this one because it's
Pay a
Oh,
buck.
no, it's a buck. No, why would I do that? All right, and my captain will go to the front. All right, so it is a speed of 5 with that, and that. So 5. It has, and then it goes 1, 2, 3, 4,
4
5.
more.
So
And 2 life preserver.
4 more for that.
2 points per.
So 3 points per.
Well,
so,
no, it's 6.
Yeah. So six. Yes, yeah. And then 1 captain and nothing else.
All right, what is that?
That
16?
is 16.
Woo. 16 for blue. That is 1 to 50. And I assume you are finishing a ship.
I am indeed. I'll take this piece, for which I'll use my very last buck. I only realised right at the end that I actually needed an officer on one of my ships. So this splendid ship
It's
with
slow.
a captain and an officer, you could travel on this ship. All you got to do is stand by the canal and stick out your thumbs, and we will pick you up. So do like and subscribe with your thumbs, and you'll get a nice ride on the ship in your mind. You know. It's a sailing ship, so it'll be nice and quiet. It's got a speed of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5. It has 1 life preserver, but it hits with a life preserver spot. There. There is 2 points to the cannon, and 2 points to 2 captains.
Captain and first officer, technically, but yes.
So that's 10 points.
No, hold on. Didn't you hit the lifeboat? Or no? Oh, you were
No,
on
I
the
was
lifeboat.
already on the lifeboat.
So 10.
10 points.
Is 39.
Okay.
All right.
I am.
In a perfect world, I would like either a lantern or a life preserver in a middle piece.
There's a lantern for one and
Yeah,
one and a life
so
preserver
might
for
as
2.
well go there. There we go.
Hey, look, it's a size 6.
That is a size 6 ship.
I wonder what you're trying to do.
There will be a captain. There will be
Very nice.
Bram. The end.
Oh, you're not going to the I suppose you don't need to.
Well, no, wait. Actually, never mind. No,
You won't
can't.
fall off the edge.
Yeah, we won't. Right. I keep thinking I have to go this way. I don't. So that's a base of 4. 1, 2, 3, hitting the lantern. So that's going to be 4. And then 3 more for the lanterns. For a total of 7 all day.
And 1 for the captain.
And 1, so 8. 49.
Very nice.
Now we have reached the end of the game. So now, we'll start with Pink because he's on top.
Should we do these first since Martin actually has...
Sure. So we'll start with Martin for his final scoring. Okay. So he's going to get 4 points for those. So 43. And then what do you got?
This one, I get 1 point for every different kind of thing, including a captain as a first officer, which I didn't realise until the end of the game.
Yes.
So I suddenly had to figure out how to get another captain on.
So that's 7, 15. You have all of them on 8, right? So 15 for that. 15, you were Pink. 15 is 7 and 8. Okay.
And then I have 5-point ships.
Closer to you.
5-point ships. 4 of them, which is another 22.
Wow.
22 puts it at 80. Dead on. Leader in the clubhouse. Okay.
I'm not catching up
It's
to that.
hard work to get that.
Derek.
So my 2 things I'm doing is, you guys might have guessed about soldiers and cannons.
Weird.
So each set, I get 3 points, and I have 6 sets. So 18. And then I was hoping to get another, to get 1 more ship to get 17, but I only got 10. So total
28.
Yeah. 28.
1 makes it 27. 10.
17.
20. 17. Not leader in the clubhouse.
No. Last. But still enjoyed myself.
And sadly, needed another canal to be able to stack that up. So I have 1, 2, 3 that are technically stacked up. So that's 12 points for that one. To 11. And then we have a 3, a 4, a 5, and a 6 for 19.
Wow.
19 puts it at 30. Tied for leader in the clubhouse.
But you have money.
But I have money. But we still have Shrey. Here we go. What do we got?
I have this one, which is... Sorry.
Put it on top of your... There you go, right there.
For ship parts, I have 4, 8, 11, and this is a 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That last piece is crucial for that because you do it 6 times, you get 18 pieces. You need that last one for the 19. Getting to 22 is challenging.
Right.
So it's 13 points.
13.
And then I get 6 points for every ship with a sail, a smokestack, and a stoker, which are all 4 of them. So that's 24.
37. And there you have it. Shrey wins at 87. Me, I guess, technically on the turn order at 80. Martin at the other 80. And Derek, thank you for playing. All right. Oh,
What?
Right. One more point for me.
Ugh.
For
Because he's a good. I could always choose to
Oh,
use
right.
this one if I want.
Yeah, yes.
I could
Oh,
only
yeah.
use it for one
Right.
of them, or so technically
Still
there.
another point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a point.
Yeah.
So there you go. Good call. Good call. All right.
Good job.
So everybody's played this a bunch, right? I think.
I played
Right?
it.
played it,
Well, third time, I guess, for me.
haven't played it for a while until more recently.
Until we played it.
Yeah.
It's been
Yes.
2 days
4
ago.
years.
2 days ago, right?
It's been
Yeah.
4 years since the last time I played it.
Okay. So does it hold up? Do you like? Look. Okay. Let's be clear. It's a sponsor stream. Normally we don't do roundtables for these. This game came out in 2009. It is no different than the 2009, except some of the stuff is nicer. So I'm okay with doing this. So there you go. Hey, this just in. One of my favorite games. But go ahead.
No, it's a fantastic game. The action selection mechanism is really challenging. Figuring out, okay, you got that ship piece action that people are always going to be unlikely. I was going to maybe there's once in the entire game when it sort of went a little bit further along the track.
Somebody
Yeah.
somebody is usually snapping it up.
And
yes.
then there's the canals to be able to move the boat, and then you have to get the captain, and like you have to arrange everything in the right way, and you might be ready to build your ship, but you may not have the canal, and so getting everything ready and figuring out which action should I do now, or which action are other people going to need to do that may get in my way is really interesting. I think that's the core of the game. That's the part that I like the most.
Everything's important.
Yeah.
It's just, when is it important?
Yeah.
And do you force something that isn't what you necessarily, either you force what you need. It's very rare that there's a confluence of what you need also benefits you greatly by it falling into your lap.
Mm-hmm.
So it's which is more important? Need, or maybe less ideal but better even if you don't need it. And I like that internal push-pull that's constant there, that seesaw of, do I do what I need to do or what I want to do because that's what the game is, or y'all are providing to me.
Yeah, I mean, the action selection mechanism it's not super complicated, but it is interesting and clever. And then the feed into the game is, as you say, this constant mishmash of, well, what's the thing the game kind of wants me to do because it's the most convenient action, but do I also have to prioritize something else? I really like that tension. And then I just also like the rhythm of the scoring. I mean, it's not a point salad game. Instead, the scoring is you pretty much you get all your points either from building ships or from the contracts that you're looking at.
Yep.
And I like the kind of weird rhythm where you spend a lot of time just assembling, getting ready, and then you bump ship out. That is a nice feel to it. And then the contracts really do guide a lot because they provide a lot of direction, but I also don't think they necessarily put you on rails necessarily. You've still got a lot of decision making to figure out how to get to those contracts.
Right. Yeah. Oh, look, I'm doing this, but how I do this, very broad options.
Yeah.
I agree. Totally.
I was surprised how much I enjoyed it. Like, I know I originally liked it a lot, and we played it online a few times after we had played a physical copy, I think. But, you know, I'm talking quite a few years ago. And playing so many games, and playing so many new games, and playing so many games in general, you don't know whether or not something's going to hold up. And when you play it that next time, it's not going to feel the way it did originally. This felt like it originally felt. And I remember ending that game thinking, oh man, if I did this or I did that. And it's exactly the same feeling that I'm feeling right now. Because I think that this is the type of game that you can play multiple times. You could still feel like there's something else you could have done, or you could have, because the game is so dependent on what everybody else is doing. And that's really important in a lot of games, to really give you that feeling that the next time I play this, I'm not going to be like, I'm going to do the same thing, right? Because these are so important for scoring.
The contracts, right.
They're just so important for scoring. And as you start to kind of feel out what everybody else is doing, you kind of can fall into, you know, you can pivot, but you kind of are going to move into a very specific, not with rails, because you can make decisions. And sometimes the decision that you didn't see was the decision you wanted to make, which is, I mean, it's really, it makes me hungry again after I go around again. I'm like, well, wait, what about this other thing? And those kind of things really excite me about games in general. And I feel like this game felt exactly the way that it felt a lot of years ago, which is super.
It completely
cool.
holds up. It's mechanically, I think, pretty simple, really, isn't it? I think the only thing that might trip people up is the scoring of the shakedown crews. But if you follow the shakedown stuff, I don't think it's terribly complex. Look at your speed. What's your base? And then score for everything that's on it. And then here, those spaces count for those, 1 point apiece. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. And it's a mechanically relatively simple game. But the decisions, there's no emergent gameplay. There's nothing like that. It's who can do what they're after better while also getting in each other's way. It's mostly a heads down game, but there's enough heads up to where, oh, don't take it, don't take it, don't take it, don't take it, both between the ship pieces as well as the actions. And I love that. Oh, the game's tempting me. Oh, do I take that $4? Do I take that $5? Whatever it might be.
Oh,
and the suboptimal.
Can I wait a little longer so something will be cheaper?
Right. And in my case, I just waited forever to actually take ship pieces and tried to maximize what the game was providing and see if that worked.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I still love this game. I think it's pretty pure at what it does. Sure, the bits have gotten a little fancier. There's a gear that, as opposed to just the track that it originally was. I guess this keeps it from getting bumped, so that's a thing and a positive. But
Yeah.
It also reminds you to take the cube out, which is
you can't. Why won't it move? It fell. Right, we
So-
got to take that out. Right.
yeah, which sometimes happens. Like you go past the marker and you go, oh, did we go take the thing out? And
Yeah.
you lose track. It's harder to lose track when you got
Yeah.
that physical reminder.
Yeah.
I mean, my issue with that aspect of the production,
Sure.
though, and it's the same thing with Praga, because Praga's got the same
Yeah.
the same wheel with a drop-in cube. Is it's you can figure it out, but it's not easy to tell how many more turns you have in the game.
How many times did we have to go around to discuss that? You're
Yeah.
right. Yeah, and this is a game where the number of actions you take matters.
And it's I think it's 23 actions, full actions, and then the 24th is the bonus action. I think that's what it is. And Prague is
In
I
a
think,
4-player.
is in a 4-player, and I think it is. I don't know. Sure, I don't know.
I don't
Might
know.
be similar in Praga.
And Praga is 16, I think.
Yeah.
And that I wish there was in Praga. What I started to do is actually keeping track of how
we have a little
like a
die.
counter that I would keep track of how many actions. And if I could remember to do it every single time it was my turn, I would do that. But I'm gonna forget, right? I'm gonna forget. Oh, I'm gonna take this at one. And it just it's so easy to get distracted by I need to do this. I'm gonna grab it now. Even though there's obviously once it's your turn, nobody's going to take it away from you. But so that's the one complaint I have about this. I wish it was just a different, some way I could tell more easily how much is left in the game.
I like the way the money works, that you either use it to do something more that you want to do with your action, but also you want to save it so as to take extra actions. That's another nice decision point in the game, I think. And generally, I criticize a lot of modern Euros for having too much stuff in them. I really do feel that more Euro designers need to contemplate the quote I love from Antoine de Saint-Exupéry, which says, your design is not perfect when there's nothing more to add, but when there's nothing more to take away. And this, unlike so many modern Euros, including those other games I've played from Suchy, this does not feel that there's anything that needs to be taken away from this. This just feels exactly the right amount. And it's not a horribly complex thing to teach. And as a result, I could quite imagine seeing it on a shelf, and it's easy to pull off, and it's not a long, complicated teaching exercise to get going in it. And you get into it pretty quickly. Once it flows nicely once you get in there, and there's plenty to think about.
There's a fair bit of randomness, but I don't feel like it impacts the game in any meaningful way, right? Like, sure, the way the ship pieces come out, and I've never once actually figured out what the difference between the level 1 middles and level 2 middles are. It's a piece distribution thing.
Yeah.
That's all it is. I've never bothered to try and figure out what those are. I just see the market as it is, and I'm like, is now the time to pounce, or can I wait?
Right. Yeah.
And nothing. Not to echo what you said, but kinda. I don't know that there's anything here that doesn't belong.
On the first versus second edition, I'm not convinced of the shift from the propeller to the Bram Stoker. It just, I mean, I can see what they were trying to do, make all of these people instead of 3 people in a propeller, which kind of looked odd. I don't remember it particularly as striking me as odd at the time, but I guess it does look odd. But now you've got all these special exceptions of things you can't do with Bram. I don't think you can put him in a regular cabin, for instance.
You can't.
But human beings go in cabins,
and he doesn't
right?
count as a point.
He doesn't count as a point. I mean, then you've got to make all these exceptions. And it's only when you explain that he was a propeller that, that's why he's always on the stern. Right? I mean, I think I would be happier with a propeller. And it also kind of makes more sense. Oh, yeah, the steam and the propeller. That kind of goes together.
And propellers tend to go faster.
Yeah.
Right?
So, yeah, I'm not sure with that change. But otherwise, I mean, it's pretty much the same and nice. And I like the way they've made this compact. It's not a table hog.
No, not at all. Even with 4 players, this is pretty tight. This is pretty good size. Like, not a table hog at all. Look, I'm the first to complain about maybe we could make it bigger, sarcastically. But no, I think this, I mean, if you take this off screen and you take that off screen, that is awfully tight.
Yeah.
And these are the exact size they need to be.
Yeah.
And that is the size of your stuff. Everything that you need fits on this.
Yep.
So now, I got accused of not loving fun when we punched this on Saturday, because I'm like, okay, that's completely extraneous. And I also said that about this. But I'll be honest, I've come around on this one because it's big enough to be able to take them out easily. It stores it, even if you store it vertically. It's unnecessary. It looks cool, but it's unnecessary. But it is functional. It does hold it, but it doesn't hold it in storage. Like you take these out and put them into baggies.
Yeah.
Right? So just that's the other. But at least this has that cover. Just make sure that you use that little wedge.
Yeah, and you'll need something other than that little wedge because that separates.
It's too thick. Yeah, it just
doesn't work.
And just going back to, like, if you look at how our boards actually played out, they played out according to what our strategies, our Endgame scoring would be, which makes sense.
Sure.
But they're diverse, right? Like,
yeah.
Jarek's got this cannon soldier thing going on, this massive amount of cannons and soldiers, right?
Yeah.
And
I tried, the funny thing is every time I play this, I'm like, I'd never get any of these tiles. So I went heavy into these tiles at the beginning, and then it was all catch up after that.
Right, and that's the other interesting thing is you, whenever like Martin or you, actually primarily Martin, actually and Derek, were taking a piece of equipment, you get 2 pieces in on top of it, right? Because you had those tiles, and you watch someone do that, and you're like, oh, how they must be pulling, like, doing really well.
Yep.
But that's not. It doesn't mean it's going to guarantee it, right? I don't have anything. I get a captain whenever I get people, and that's it. Really,
you have to do it more than once. It's not worth it.
Everything's viable here, and that's really what's really nice.
True.
It's a well designed game where you don't feel forced into with the options of the endgame scoring tiles in your hand. You don't feel forced into something, and that's really nice.
So the one major downside that I have with this game, and it's a viable complaint, it's not all the contracts are even. And it's not just this one. There are ones that give you like 1 point or 2 points for employees. If you go heavy into employees, there's only so many points you can generate from that.
Yeah.
And they don't feel as balanced as they should
like
be.
This one is you get 12 points if you happen to get every single kind of employee tile, right?
Yeah.
Which you can do.
But it's so inefficient.
Go out of your way to do it.
Yeah. And this isn't necessarily doing what it is that you're trying to do to help your game along.
Yeah.
There are others that, let me see that one.
Yeah, I mean, I got this one, and I just was like, this is garbage.
This is 2 points per employee.
It wasn't even worth
And
my
it just
time.
doesn't
Yeah.
feel...
Like, you're not going to get, like, 8 of them.
Right.
It doesn't make any sense.
Right. Whereas, yeah, it just, I mean, like, you're telling me there's no way that these are equal in value.
Correct. And so I had that one, and I had this one. I was like, I'm not doing any of those. I was like,
The lanterns I could see.
there was no lantern.
There's lantern. There's
Eventually there were.
Yeah.
But, but there was none at the beginning. So.
But
yeah.
the point is, they don't feel equal, and that was our biggest complaint when we reviewed this game on the podcast way back in the day. And the fix that we came up with is put out 5 or 6
public
goals of each color, and everybody can choose one of each color. It could happen to be the same one. It could not. The only downside to that is people kind of telegraph what one they're going for. You can tell.
Yeah.
And if multiple people go for the same thing, it makes getting the ship pieces more difficult.
And
number one.
Right.
And the other thing is scores tend to congregate more by doing that because you're going for the same goals. You're probably going to score very similar.
Yeah.
So that's the only downside to that. But it eliminates the inequality of the contracts when it's clear that there is a unbalance or imbalance on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I think this might be my only 4-player game because I don't remember ever seeing that.
Oh, the 2. It's funny. Like I mostly play this at 4 when I played it. So
Yeah.
And tomorrow gonna play it at solo. So I've never done it solo, and I assume it's going to be like a Suchy. So it's a quick little flip a card, do a thing, and there's 2 AI bots that get in your way.
So it's 3. So it's
It's 3, but they just get in your way.
Yeah.
And it's low overhead. From what I was reading in the comments, low mental overhead and just
that's cool.
get into it. So which is kind of what you want, right? A lot of times. So there you go.
Somebody was asking for a Suchy game rankings.
This is still my number 1. So let's see. Oh God, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on 1 second. We'll see what we can do here. Let's bring this up. Bring up Suchy and his main games. All right. So going back to League of Six, Shipyard, 20th Century, which is really underrated. Last Will, Prodigals Club, Pulsar 2849, Underwater Cities, Praga, Messina.
Oh, that came out after last.
Woodcraft, Evacuation, and then it has this again, but it's Shipyard.
Messina, yeah.
So, with that said, okay, sure, I'll go first. Shipyard, number 1. So I haven't played all of these, and I would have to play 20th Century again. But I remember really, really liking that game. So my gut says top 4, Shipyard number 1, and then it's close between 20th Century, Evacuation, and Praga for me. And maybe Underwater Cities could be in the running with the expansion.
With the expansion.
With the quick start.
With the quick start, because otherwise it just it overstays. So that's where I would fall.
I
Anybody
think
want to
Underwater
take a
Cities
shot?
might be my favorite of the current ones. And, I mean, Shipyard is excellent. And then probably for top 3, I would put in Evacuation because I've just been playing that so much and really enjoying it, at least recently.
All right.
I would say of the current Suchis.
For me, it's Evacuation could become the top. I'm not sure yet. Underwater City is still number 1 for me. Then Evacuation. Then this, and then Last Will because of the theme. I love how fun the theme is.
It is.
Super. Particles Club made it too much, so that's further down the list. I haven't played League of Six. Woodcraft might be the next, so I guess that's 5. Despite the fact that there's one entire part of it that I wish was just not there.
Right.
That one needs to be stripped down.
And then Praga after that, and Pulsar after that. And
Pulsar's
12th Century is the one that I played when it first came out, and it was one of those games like, oh, this is really interesting. I want to play this again. And
we
guess
never
what?
played it again.
Never happened.
We need to make that happen. All right. How about you, sir?
I played Praga and Woodcraft just once or twice each, and they were fine. I didn't have any strong feelings to like them. I definitely felt there was things that could be taken away with those two. Evacuation, I'm still a little bit unsure about. I really like the flow of the game. I think I've played it a couple of times. I think I need to play it again. I'm still not sure whether there's a bit too much in there for me or whether it's okay. But Shipyard, I feel unequivocally, yes, this is a really nice game. So I would say Shipyard is at number 1. Evacuation might get there depending on further plays, and then the other two.
Don't worry about.
Don't worry about, and then the other ones I haven't played, so I can't go further than that.
Last Will is not. I don't think it's a great game,
But the theme's
the
pretty
theme is
great.
So,
That's
so
true.
fun.
So
That's
good
fair.
to get rid of all
Yeah,
your money.
yeah.
It's so fun.
Burning cash.
And I will say, so having played Evacuation relatively recently, right, the most recent of all of these compared to Shipyard, it is heads and giraffes as far as like complexity and weight. In weight, I feel like Evacuation is a much heavier game than this.
Oh yeah.
But I enjoy this one far more.
Yeah, and that's an important factor because when you've got so many games, again, you don't want to pull a game off and go, oh, I've got to teach this.
Yeah, it's gonna be work.
Yeah, and it's
want it to be
nice
fun.
when it's something like this has that. As I said, it's just that nice level of game.
Yeah, we played.
It's a warm hug, is what this is. This game to me, I love this.
We played Evacuation for maybe 3-4 weeks ago with Craig, and
Oh, yeah.
and so it was just you, me, and Craig, and so I was able, and so we were teaching one person, and he learns games as well. So I think
he
that
runs fast,
that was a lot that worked out really well. But yeah, if it's a harder one to teach,
And we played in 2 hours too.
Yeah, that's what this has going for it. It's an easier teach. It's easier for people to understand the flow of the game.
And if you haven't played this in a year, you bring it off the shelf, it's not hard to get back into it, right?
I mean, I still felt all the same things that I felt when I played Evacuation, because getting all the things that you need and the actions with other people doing things. With Evacuation, I was like, oh, I'm kind of doing this thing. I don't know, whatever you're doing over there. I'll just do my thing. But this, I had to actively worry about losing things. So, I mean, I felt more engaged actually in this game than I do Evacuation.
There you go.
You have 20th century, right?
Maybe. I'll have to look.
I can get a copy.
Phil says, I wonder if suggested contract groupings would work with this. It might feel a little samey if that's the case.
There is like in the back of the rolls. There is
There is groupings.
Yeah.
Are
For
there?
the first
If you
games, they
go back
recommend
a
that.
page, I think, or 2 maybe.
Oh, government contracts. So it says,
You start with those sets.
oh, yeah, there are fixed starting contract sets. There are 4 of them.
So I don't know.
You could try it, I guess.
I almost got that.
Yeah, so
exactly
there
what
you
I
go. But in my opinion, I would take out the one that feels way OP, and then either individual contracts like what we did, or like what we did in the previous stream years and years ago, public contracts and problems. There you go. All right, that's a wrap. That's it. I will be back tomorrow afternoon. I am doing a solo of this, and then tomorrow night we are reconvening, sitting down there, Weimar. And that's a wrap for the week because I'm off to Circle DC convention after that. So I'm Edward.
I'm Derek.
Shrey.
I'm Martin.
Give them what they want. One more time. Give them
One more.
Yeah.
One funds is not enough for you.
Never. All right. Like, subscribe, like you said. Certainly appreciate it. Patreon.com/HGHQ. We're out of here. Y'all have a good rest of your night. Take care, everybody.
Bye.